like a needle. Do my own stunts, evil Knievel. I am a junior, this is the sequel. Don't want any Georges, you can just keep them.
Yo. Let's see. Scene. All right, we in there. We rolling, we strolling. Man, this stuff getting crazy out here. Hold on. Crazy. Okay, yeah, we live over there. Yeah, I think we're gonna be live everywhere. Ain't no telling when I'm gonna be able to see. But all this stuff happening right now, man. You got Diddy's info who just came out, just like I titled this video. Did he do it? And I think everybody believes he did do it. And of course we thought he did it, because why else would he just settle? Why would he say, I don't want this information to come out, let's just settle, let's just give her the money and move on, right? But I don't even think that's the first thing I want to get. Matter of fact, we might as well just go ahead and hop onto it so I can show y'all what I'm talking about. Like this video now, if y'all been through something like this, this is might trigger some, past things, some history. If y'all ever been through like this, dealing with somebody like this, domestic violence or just whatever, But yeah, we gotta talk of this just briefly, man, because Diddy got a lot going on. His son just dropped a diss, then this came out, right? Ain't that crazy? Drops a diss come out about Diddy. And let me show y'all the video. Hold on. What scene is that? Oh yeah, it should be React. Let's see. Nope. I gotta switch that one up then. Hold on, reacting. There we go. All right, let's watch this.
Video, captured on multiple cameras, shows Combs assaulting his then-girlfriend, Cassie Ventura, in a hallway at a Los Angeles hotel in March 2016. A lawsuit filed by Ventura in November last year and settled the next day referenced actions that seem to match those seen in this video. There is no audio. According to the complaint, Combs became extremely intoxicated and punched Miss Ventura in the face, giving her a black eye, which, according to the lawsuit, prompted Ventura to try and leave the hotel room. The surveillance video obtained by CNN begins as she enters the hallway. The complaint says as she exited, Mr. Combs awoke and began screaming at Miss Ventura. He followed her into the hallway of the hotel while yelling at her. The complaint goes on to say he grabbed her and then took glass vases in the hallway and threw them at her. Music mogul Sean Diddy Combs. The video, captured on multiple cameras, shows Combs assaulting his then-girlfriend, Cassie Ventura.
Y'all couldn't even hear me, so I do need to go ahead and get me some headphones, because it was the kick that did it. Now, I was sitting over here reading, I know my last time people got mad at me, they was like, dude, unmute your mic. So I could probably fix that right now, but I don't want to wear no headphones. Oh my gosh, I don't want to wear no headphones. I might have to throw them on though. Hold up. That's all I had to do. Just turn around and grab them. Another little extra. Oh. Nah, should do it. Okay. Drop frames 0. That's right. All right, I got them up out of there. They gonna stay right there on me. All right. Just so I don't mute no more. So when I got these headphones on, I am reacting to something. All right. Let's go ahead and take it around that way. Apologies, guys. Apologies. Can't believe I'm out here doing y'all like this. All right. Hold on. The diddler out here. Wow. All right. Let me make sure I can hear the music or something.
In a hallway at a Los Angeles hotel in March 2016. A lawsuit filed by Ventura in November last year and settled the next day referenced actions that seem to match those seen in this video. There is no audio.
There's no audio, so we just seen that, right? We seen what just happened and transpired there. But like I said, Aristotle, he teaches financial literacy to everybody, stock trading, and he just bought the Legacy Center for like $3 million cash based off what he do. She's saying lock him right on up. He did this out in the open. Just imagine what would happen to these women behind closed doors. Come on, man. 50 Cent about to have a field day. Desi Banks. What was it? He said that kick is what did it. That was a foul move. That's what I was laughing at. Like, you what? You kicked her, bro. You kicked her while she was on the ground after you hit her in a towel. That tells me that nobody was on this floor but them. Because if they was yelling, come on now, if they was actually yelling, fighting, throwing stuff, screaming, somebody's poking their head out. In a hotel room, I'm doing it. I'm looking through the peephole, something. But where's the security at? Why is there no security? That's a better question for me. Where is the security at? And why don't we see them? Oh, I do need to bring up Restream so I can see any comments. Hold on 1 second. But that was just wild, bro. It's like we know now. We got to know by now, like, bro, there was nobody in there because anybody would have heard. Like, come on. Like, bruh. This motherfucker. Hearing all that in the hallway, just back and forth. Somebody would have came outside, seen something, said something. I wonder how they even got this tape and knew that it happened. That's a better question. But this man throwing shit at her. That's why he went ahead and settled that. And that was a smart move on him. You know, his son out here, like I said, making disses. He make a diss, then this come out. Like, bro, this is not gonna help his case at all. We already know he's pretty much cooked, but this is just like, you know, dessert on top. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the dessert. This is the proof that they've been waiting on, needing. They needed something, you know, and they done raided 2 of his houses and they ain't even find this. So they talking about it leaked to CNN, or maybe they did find it. Maybe somebody somewhere wanted to keep it. And I think maybe they rented them houses because who knows, maybe Cassie had the video and she, you know, planted it in his house. Oh, ain't no telling what happened. You know, I'm just making up shit, but you know, I could be correct. Yep. You what? I could be right. I could get it all right. That's what I'm saying. But yeah, this just...
According to the complaint, Combs became extremely intoxicated and punched Miss Ventura in the face, giving her a black eye, which according to the lawsuit, prompted Ventura to try and leave the hotel room.
Oh, she already got punched. Got you. I didn't know that. I didn't know she had already gotten punched in the head. And that's why she leaving. Cause she do not have her shoes on. But I'm like, if the nigga was in the I would have took the stairs. But if a nigga was in a bathroom or something with a towel on, you should have had them shoes on already. Had them shoes on. And thing is, she ain't even hitting back. She ain't even trying to hit back, which means he definitely didn't. If it was the first time and he was doing this to her, she would probably fight back. I think any woman would fight back in that certain scenario right there. I don't see somebody this happening for the first time and they just like, unless he really like beating her. Because if he slap her or this, that, you know, she gonna, you know, like I said, fight back, run, say something to that, but she's out. She's just trying to get away. So this is a terrible look for Diddy. Now, let's talk about everything else because we don't know. We don't know about these other guys and the parties. We really ain't heard too much else about the parties, but beside Cassie, we know rumors, but nothing has not been confirmed at this moment. So how can we really, you know, I mean, all we can do is speculate. And the feds raid his home. We hear nothing. So what does that tell you? What does that tell you? I think I just noticed something. It said chat overlay. Oh, I don't know how to do that. Or maybe I do, but I guess I ain't gonna trip on it right now. Yeah, I ain't gonna trip on it right now. But yeah, I guess I can just, oh no, I need that other window. Darn, this streaming stuff is not as easy as y'all think it is. You know, I use OBS, so I'm creating all of my scenes, you know, and I got a Steam Deck over here to control those scenes. So like if I switch from here, you know, or if I had my second one in, but I don't, yeah, I can't even see, so I gotta move that over. Dang, I'm sorry, guys. Y'all know I don't stream enough, but I'm gonna stay on it. But yeah, that is absolutely bananas. It's crazy. He out here getting they leaking that on him now. What else we got? Oh yeah, this one was wild. But Diddy, yeah. Y'all should before I even get into this, y'all should let me wrap up on Diddy. Whoa. No Diddy. Oh, whoa. Let me wrap up. Nah. Let me finish. No, can't say finish. Complete this conversation about Diddy. I think that's the only way to put it. And I still might have to add a little no Diddy on that, on the end of it, you know. Why not? Yeah, be like, you completed Diddy? Hold on. What?
You what?
Nah, not me. No says I. But this other thing, I'm done. Forget it. Y'all know what's going on with Diddy. Don't nobody want to keep talking about Diddy, man. I think he's literally trying to lay low, but also trying to save face. And I do kind of feel sorry for him just because it's like, bro, this is terrible. I know you did, but you know, remember that R. Kelly video of him like crying, wilding out? Y'all trying to destroy. It's like a man watching his whole stuff crumble in front of him, you know, because he never got checked. I feel like he never got stepped to, you know, and somebody said, this ain't right. I don't care how much money you got, this is predatory behavior. You can go down and lose it all, lose every deal. And I'm sure in his head, because he probably had a bunch of yes men around him, he's sitting over here like, you know, like, I got money, I'm gonna be good, this, that. And they scared they gonna get fired. Look how he was on Making the Band. Go here. I'm sure he's firing people left and right. Like, sign NDAs, don't get too close. You know, the people around him that's been around him for a long time probably know the truth. And they probably stand out the way because you hear nothing about them. I really don't ever see nobody with Diddy. It's just him. I don't think they even want to be seen with him right now. It's a bad look if you're being seen with him because they know you're going to get subpoenaed and you're going to have to come testify before a jury, for a judge, and tell your side, because it ain't no way you don't know nothing. We know that's bullshit. That's like the Secret Service saying they don't know what the hell, they don't know what the president been doing. They don't even see him. They just drive him everywhere and with him all the time. Come on, knock it off. Come on, why is he calling me? That's my son calling me. I got him in a cardboard box up there, drawing with his sister. Yeah, you got to do stuff like that. But, we got some stuff to talk about. All right, now this was ratchet, ghetto, beautiful, fabulous, crazy. This was everything when I seen this. I'm like, yo, they are really going at it in court, like, wilding over this. Just crazy. I wonder, is there any way to hide my toolbar? Can I not hide, like, the toolbar? More tools. It's cool. Don't even worry about it. Let's get to it. It says, things get heated after Marjorie Taylor Greene made an offensive comment about Jasmine Crockett's fake eyelashes. And they're not allowed to talk about each other as far as commenting on somebody's physical attributes in a court system. Your point is to uphold the law. And, you know, that's their more of a role. They shouldn't be in there roasting each other by any means. So when this started happening, this got wild.
Who's?
It's me.
Miss Crockett.
I'm just curious, just to better understand your ruling. If someone
Let me go back just to...
on this committee then starts talking about somebody's bleach blonde, bad built butch body, that would not be engaging in personalities, correct?
A what now?
Nigga said,
Chairman,
what now?
I make a motion to strike those words.
I don't think that's a
Hold on.
part of
I'm trying to find clarification on what quality.
Chairman, motion to strike those
idea.
words.
Old boy over here laughing on
We're
it.
not gonna do this. Look, you guys earlier literally just
You just voted to do it.
Y'all did it first, so you don't want to talk about
voted to do it.
Order.
I'm trying to get clarification.
Look at calm down.
No, because this
I
is
will
what
let you
y'all
get
do.
through proceedings.
So I'm trying to
Miss
get
Crockett,
clarification.
you're not
Y'all wanna
recognized.
play
Miss
games?
I can't hear
Crockett.
you with your
And
yelling.
You don't want
Calm
me
down.
To be,
Can
no,
you please calm down?
Don't tell me to calm down.
Calm down.
Because y'all
Please
talk
calm
noise,
down.
and then you
You're
can't
out of
take
control.
Because if I
Look,
come,
Chairman,
if I
can
come
we
and
send
talk
take a
about
break
her,
for 5
y'all
minutes?
gonna have a problem.
Mr.
Order.
Chairman.
All right, Chair.
Mr. Chair, point of order.
Who's?
It's me.
Miss Crockett.
Now I'm going to play it back one more time
just
for y'all,
to
just so
better
we can go through
understand
it
your
together.
ruling. If someone on this committee then starts talking about somebody's bleach blonde, bad built butch body, that would not be engaging in personalities.
Talking about
correct?
Marjorie
what
Taylor
now?
Greene.
Chairman, I make a motion to strike those words.
I don't think that's
Hold
a
on.
I'm
parliament.
trying to find clarification on what qualifies.
Chairman,
I
motion to
had
strike
no
those
idea
words.
what you just said.
Apparently, this lady, Marjorie Taylor Greene, had already said something. So we're seeing her make that first punch, but something has already been said to her about her physical appearance, you know, and there's more to come.
We're not gonna do this. Look, you guys earlier literally just
You just voted to do
Y'all did
it.
it first, so you
You
don't want to
just
talk about
voted
it.
to do it.
Order.
I'm trying to get clarification.
Look at calm down.
No, because this
I
is
would
what
like
y'all
to get through
do.
proceedings.
Now, was there a better way for her to go about what she was trying to say? Absolutely. She didn't have to insult her in her question. So we know that was in bad faith. We know that question was not, we know that question could have been constructed a little bit better to not have that type of reaction or trigger that type of reaction. But that's how, you know, our sister's gonna lay that. You gonna talk about them, they're gonna come at you in the same way. We're gonna make sure we get that insult in, as long as they, you know, they're trying to figure out what they
I'm trying to get
Miss
clarification.
Crockett, you're not
You know what?
recognized. Miss
I can't hear
Crockett.
you with your
And you
yelling.
don't want me
Calm
to be-
down.
No,
Can you please calm down?
Don't tell me to calm down.
Look, yeah, she already knows what's gonna piss her off. Calm down. You can't control yourself. This, that.
Calm down.
Because y'all talk.
And she's wrong too. I'm not saying that the white lady ain't just the only wrong one in this. Nah. What is it? Jasmine Crockett. Jasmine Crockett is, come on now. You yelling, you loud, you can't be civil right now. You are yelling because you in your feelings, you emotional. They got you out of character now. I feel like you losing just by the way you going about it. Cause you could have ate her up in a Candace Owens way. You know what I'm saying? If you know what I'm talking about, like she gonna say the facts, say what she trying to say it in a smart way, elegant way. And everybody's gonna feel what she's trying to say, but she's not gonna yell to do so. It's not gonna be her form of communication. No, the yelling and trying to make in this setting is doing nothing while she's talking over you. But if you was talking in a more respectful tone and a manner, they would hear and listen out. But you can't just start yelling and pointing and doing all that. We still got to understand that you got to be professional and control yourself in a political environment like this. That is the only way they're going to hear you and respect you. When they allow people to come in and talk about the law and stuff, they don't let them get unruly and go crazy and just start yelling at everybody. No, it don't work that way. I'm sorry. But yes, this lady's wrong, but she got to she got to watch how she does it.
And then
It's not what you say, it's how you say it.
You're out of control.
Because if
Look, Chairman,
if I
can
come
we
and
send
talk
take a
about
break
her,
for 5
y'all
minutes?
gonna have a problem.
Now she cussing. You see what I'm saying? She's out of character. She's over here playing it off. And you already know, I'm calling you. Make a guess of what you think this lady's gonna do with this whole thing that's happening. You already know.
Mr. Chairman.
Chair.
Mr. Chair, point.
Recognizes Ms. Greene.
I'd like to know if any of the Democrats on this committee are employing Judge Merchan's daughter.
Please tell me what that has to do with Merrick Garland.
Is she a porn star?
Oh, Goldman. That's right. He's advising.
Is it a
Okay.
porn star?
He's advising who? What? Do you know what we're here for? You know we're here about AG.
I don't think you know what you're here for.
Well, you the one talking about.
I think your fake eyelashes are messing up.
No,
what you're
ain't
reading.
nothing.
Hold on.
Listen.
No. With all due respect, she just returned the same energy that she gave her. She's literally matching energy right now. So I'm not going to sit here and blame and be like all one-sided. Nah, she should never have said that because you called her a big back. What the hell she slick shit she came up with. But you just did the same thing. So even if she did it first, you responded that way. So now y'all on equal playing field. If she do it back, it shouldn't be an even bigger. Whoa, she said it twice. Now we looking at you like, come on.
Order.
Mr. Chairman,
That's beneath
would
even
you
order.
please regain order of your committee?
Order.
Please.
There's a point of order.
We have a point of order. Mr. Lynch, state your point.
Mr. Chairman, I would just like to ask the parliamentarian if your conduct here in raising money in connection with this hearing is referable to the ethics committee.
Mr.
Chair
Chairman,
recognizes Ms. Greene.
I'd like to know if any of the Democrats on this committee are employing Judge Merchan's daughter.
We'll keep going.
Within this hearing. Is a motion in order to refer your conduct and your abuse of
It's not a point of order.
Mr. I do have a point of order, and I would like to move to take down Ms. Greene's words. That is absolutely unacceptable. How dare you attack the physical appearance of another person?
Are your
Move
feelings hurt?
her words down.
Aw.
Oh, girl, baby girl.
Oh, really?
Don't even play.
Baby
girl.
I don't
We are going to move and we're going to take your words down.
I second that motion.
So who will have to pay?
Baby girl.
We're suspending.
Absolutely.
Like some TikTokers
within this hearing. Is a motion in order to refer your conduct and your abuse of
It's not a point of order.
Mr. I do have a point of order, and I would like to move to take down Ms. Greene's words. That is absolutely unacceptable. How dare you attack the physical appearance of another person?
Are your
Move
feelings hurt?
her words down.
Aw.
Oh, girl,
think
baby
so,
girl.
Oh, really?
Oh, baby girl. What the fuck she talking about? She wanted to go there, but she trying to catch herself too. Now both of them in the wrong. All three of them in the wrong.
Play.
Baby girl, I don't think
we are going to move and we're going to take your words down. Thank you.
Don't even play with me.
So who will have to pay?
AOC said, don't even play with me.
Every single time
No, Diddy.
they attack President Trump. They think the way to win an argument is to attack President Trump. You talk about character attacks, it goes on and on. Also, members of this committee attack me repeatedly, over and over and over again, constantly.
Victim.
But they're
You got it.
offended when I
You
say
guess
something
victim.
back.
You got it.
And I think this needs to be called out, Mr. Chairman, because the hypocrisy is screaming and the American people watch it every single day. And I will not apologize for my words, and I will not change them. And I will not tolerate being treated this way constantly on this committee and in other committees. And I think that we need, if we're going to hold hearings like this and hold Merrick Garland in contempt of Congress, I think we should move forward and go ahead and do that. Every single time they attack President Trump.
All right, so this is what the black girl who got disrespected, this is what she posted the next day. You should have knew Twitter was gonna go crazy. And I seen some, I'm gonna pull them up too since we already on this. But yeah, so MTG, Marjorie, what is it, Taylor or something? Yeah, Taylor Greene wanted to talk about my appearance in committee. It's against the rules to do so. She refused to apologize. The chairman ruled that it was okay. And I asked for clarification about what qualifies as engaging in personalities, and basically wanted to know if I could talk shit about her appearance as well. Y'all know what she looks like, right? Does it again. People in glass houses. This is what happens when mentally deficient or deficient. I'm sorry, I said deficit. You know how, keep going. Deficit. It's kind of similar. People who can't read and follow rules or just don't give a damn somehow end up in what? Congress. Got you. Let's see what they talking about over here. Oh yeah, I killed them with this one. I said, I'm going to be honest with you. In my own humble opinion, without being sentimental, of course, without offending anyone who thinks differently from my point of view, but also looking into this matter from a distinctive perspective, I would like to say I have nothing to say. I like putting that under some posts because people really probably be like trying to get some shit, and then they get all the way down out and mess their brain up trying to understand this, and it's nothing at all. Wasted 10 seconds, you'll never get it back. I couldn't be up here. I would be cussing everybody out. Gotcha. I didn't mean to bring no pictures up. Wow. Sad as fuck. Just racism. Shaka. He been doing good work. I think that's the dude fighting it. Yeah, that's him. Calling a U.S. Congresswoman bad built is iconic. Bleach, blonde, bad built, butch body. No, she didn't. She called that motherfucker. Hold on.
You what?
She called her a bleach, blonde, bad built, butch body. Damn. Only thing she had is big. Like, come on. It's a tongue twister. My sis had that in the clip for the chamber for a minute. Yeah. Yeah, I got a couple of them. And of course, somehow Greene became the victim. Told you. What'd I say? When AOC said, baby, the hood almost slipped out of there. Almost crept through the window. Got to keep your door locked. Come on, knock it off. Jasmine Rapkins? Just guessing shit right now. Let's keep going. Is there anything else? There was more on Twitter that was said, though. But I go to X. Ain't no telling what pop up on X. I seen some wild stuff. What's this? Oh, yeah, this one was wild right here. This one was wild. What y'all think about that, man? This dude, so before we go into this one. So this guy, who you'll see, this guy right here, he's a good teacher from what I've seen. He has been there for the kids. Like, he calls them bestie, which is little, students and besties. I don't think that should be mixed up, because then they think they can do shit like this. I'm sure if he never calls them besties, this never happens. But I said he probably should have paid them some money just to be like, yo, $5. This is a career. This is a profession right now, and you getting started early and try to make it into a lesson or something. But he's just like, my besties are taking my hair out, so I'm just going, which it's let's just say he's the greatest teacher and he may not even like girls and that, like, let's just say because in this scenario, that's the best situation and position he could be and be like, I'm this, I have a boy, this, I don't mess with, like, they're just helping me. Then everybody probably would have been like, oh, but if it was a woman sitting there and the kids was taking her hair out, y'all would have a completely different reaction. But this is a man, I don't think being black has anything to do with it. Well, I mean, it is braids. I guess, no other race would really need no students taking their fucking hair out, because they're not black with braids and plaits and shit. So yeah, they're gonna have a cut. So there's no reason for a student to be touching their head. But now we're at this juncture, this fork in the road. Because bro, why would you put it on? You recorded it for your safety. But that's not things like you recording it for your safety. But I think he even know when he's that thought of your head, let me record this and put this on live so people don't think this is weird. That let me know right there, you asked yourself and told yourself that question, that this may be weird, or you could think that this was weird. So that should have told you, bro. That should have popped up in your head, bro. You should have said, nah, I'll take them out myself. I'll reschedule the appointment for a later appointment. No, that would have, there was other things to do. And if you love your job so much, you don't put yourself at risk of doing things like this. I would have said, hey, principal, whatever, hey, be like, man, I was here. They was doing a commercial, but I really need to get my hair taken out. A couple students had volunteered to do it. I'm like, would you be all fine with that? She probably would have been like, you know what? I wouldn't do that. Or if she said, go ahead and do it. At least they can't fire you just because of the outrage. So then she takes the heat, which a principal's supposed to do for the people in her school. Like, no, I approve that they let him do that, because he came and explained it. What happened. It was media day, whatever. And he's one of our best teachers here. They didn't come to his defense from I know it all. They just let social media basically determine this man's job. He done went to school and got qualified and all that, but they gonna let social media do it. But yeah, has been fighting critics online following a video showing a few young of his female students taking out his braid in the classroom. And while White took to his social media accounts to clear things up, the controversy surrounding the issue doesn't seem to be slowing down. Should this level of interaction with students be considered inappropriate? And what actions will the PG County school system take to rectify the situation? I'm telling you, what they could have done, he might have to sue him. I don't know. Because if that ain't in the school code of conduct, he got a case to sue somebody. It's that simple. But let's look at this shit.
Has to be a line drawn.
I personally didn't see anything wrong with it.
What would you do if a school teacher let your child get the rat tail comb and take out their braids at school?
It gets taken out of context.
This teacher in the DMV that says his students are his besties has millions of people talking.
They see me as a big brother or father figure, as some of them say.
Parents in PG County are stepping into the shade room.
This is not the appropriate place or time.
Mixed reaction on what's appropriate and what's not in the classroom. And is this grounds for termination? The shade room just got an exclusive update from the school district who's clearing some things up about this teacher and his work status.
Some adults genuinely have a good heart.
Yeah, well done. We need to go watch that video about this man reading the notes and crying over it and all that. That let me feel like another side to it, because I'm like, maybe he really do, care and love for his children. You got to think, we've made teachers seen us graduate or walk out on that, and if they really rock with you, they might have cried, they might have shed some tears for you or something. So we know what you think when you look at that. You got to also think, there's ways to think about it. You got to think about if that was your favorite teacher. your favorite teacher, and that was the last time you got to see her, she probably was really there for you. If you didn't grow up with a mom or didn't grow up with a dad, and you had one of them teachers being that type of person to each student, that's kind of their job, to be the people who are there for them when they don't have the parents. Like, what the hell else? There's teachers, there's coaches. Like, that's who you would look up to. That's the only people that could come and step in. Because if you don't, where are you going to get that love from? Where are you going to get that, so, and I'm not saying he was like that for everybody, but they was like, he's like a brother, to them. So I understand, like, my son, he has great teachers, and I'm sure he would be sad if you would cry. It's like if you would cry for over a teacher that, some teachers you probably wouldn't, but some teachers that really you loved and really loved their class, remember that. Go back in time and just try to think on that side. Right. But then the other side I'm thinking of too is just, bruh, if I got a daughter and I seen that video of my daughter up there taking the teacher's hair out, like, next question, what the fuck else is going on in here? I need to sit in now. I feel like I got to come sit in y'all's class for a while, sneak in as a damn student myself and see what the fuck going on in here. Transfer student, I'm here for a day. What? Beat it. All right, beat it. You got it. About to knock my stuff over. But yeah, speaking of him and my daughter, I'm like, nah, I don't want to see that. Cause now I'm sneaking in as a transfer kid, right? I'm coming in, hoodie on, face mask, talking about I'm germophobic, you know what I mean? Put on some fucking, what y'all niggas wearing these days? Or people, I'm sorry, I didn't mean saying word, but what y'all people wearing these days in school? Come in there and see what's going on. Now, if I see y'all in there, he in there skateboarding and shit, and what was he doing? Rolling on the roller skating. I gotta peep this guy out now. I gotta know everything about him. What is he eating at lunch? Is he handing out free lollipops or something at the end of class? What the fuck's going on there? Like, I gotta know. And I'm inquiring minds, bro. Are you giving any rides homes? You know what I mean? Or any after school extra class lessons or something? I gotta know. I gotta know this about this guy, right? I feel like it's only right for me to know and do so. But right now, as I'm doing this, I'm about to pull up this other video. This ain't crying. I got to see this. Teacher. Watch, it's probably going to pop up immediately. Teacher. Let students braid hair. That's crazy. That's what they search for when they find it. But where is his?
Building your online business?
Let me mute that out. Don't want to get strike for them, but we got to figure this guy out. Yeah, here we go.
Have a good heart when it comes to dealing with children, and that's probably never going to change. But we know parents, staff, etc. None that there knows that there has never been anything weird going on, and that there was never any insinuation of that. The people that actually matter knows where your heart is, and that's all that matters. During COVID, you quite literally helped me through my 8th grade year by just being an adult I knew I could go to if I was having any problems.
I ain't gonna lie, he need to gather himself for real. He need to gather it, get it together. You'll get another job, you'll get another job.
You, and don't let anyone change that.
Video, right? And I just came across a lot of comments saying that a lot of people shouldn't be worried about other people's kids, and a lot of people shouldn't be worried about it if the parents aren't worried about it and stuff like that, which is true to a certain extent. But
I think I got the
were
whole
students
video
from
right
my
here.
class, but others were students from other classes. Although all of them were passed at the beginning of the class period, requesting their assistance.
I mean, it is the end of the year, but I still want to know why y'all niggas ain't learning. Why ain't y'all out here like hitting the books hard or something, trying to get a little extra credit in or something? Now, he could have offered them extra credit. I would have said, that's why I said compensate these girls in some way, somehow. Hey, here's $5 for each of y'all for doing this. Y'all got a career in this. Y'all can do this. Y'all got this. Or better yet, here's an extra 5%. Because I'm sure back in the day, teachers would, man, teachers would. Hey, what did the principal say? Can I go pick up trash out there to get extra credit or get this off, get detention off or something? Hey, I got to do something. I got to make it make sense. You see, so there's things that can be done for extra credit that don't necessarily involve, taking a test or, writing a paper. It's things outside of it. Clean the classroom up. Go take this thing, scrape all the gum off the desk, and we'll move that D to a C. We'll get it there some way, somehow. If it's going to help you get that 2.0 so you can play sports so you ain't got to get kicked off. I understand that, right? I understand it. But
it doesn't have to be weird.
I think it's all the tattoos. It's the Gen Z-ish, the rank that died. Like when you like that, when that's you gotta follow the rules right. You can't get too comfortable and blur them lines because them kids, listen, ain't no way no teacher is letting me touch their hair. Ain't no reason for me. In what world would I need to touch a teacher's head? When I was in 3rd grade, I flicked a pencil off the desk, landed in her wig, took me by the ear and dragged me to the office. You see what I'm saying? You don't mess with the hair. But I'm like, hold on, bro. Wake up. Look at this girl. Like, it don't look right. I'm telling you, as innocent as it may be, it don't look right. It don't look right. When I got 3 sisters. I need to ask them, have you ever touched any teacher's hair for any reason other than let me just touch it, see what it feels like? You know how black people get done by like Chinese people and sometimes white people, shit like that. They just like, because I've had teachers want to touch my hair. Now, because they're seeing so much different student, they like, well, let me see, can I touch you? You got dreads? Like, I was one of the first ones with dreads, and they just like, bro, let me touch it, see what it, okay. Sometimes you got to get that curiosity out, because when in another time is what time from a white person, what time would a Mexican from Guatemala or something, when will he ever get to touch dreads? When will a white person who grew up in Wisconsin or Kansas or some shit where it's a lot of white people and they get a chance to touch a dread? That's probably the only thing. Like, they like, man, I done rode a horse. I done been out to the different countries. I done seen all worlds. I done been to the Titanic and a thing, but I ain't never touched a nigga's dread. Do you mind? Like, probably happens. I'm telling you, probably happens. But
I had cool teachers, and it shows. I personally believe that building authentic relationships with students is paramount in being an effective teacher. I make sure my students know and can feel that I care about them beyond the schoolwork and all the stuff that I have to make them do. I take the time to get to know my students outside of academics, because caring for the whole child is what's important. Some of these students have
just don't need to be. First off, if I take your hair out as a teacher, nigga, you can't tell me shit, and I better get a motherfucking A, or else I'm saying you force me, you coerce me to do that shit. It's a sick pleasure of yours. So you out of here if I don't get that A. I promise you that. Your ass is gone, cooked. You out of here. Bye bye. There we go.
Messages that my students are sending me during.
Is that a nose ring that nigga got? I'm sorry. Am I saying nigga too much? I think I am. I'm sorry. I apologize. Yeah, he's like quivering as soon as he start. Like, yeah, he got a nose ring too. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I know you probably like that Led Zeppelin, but a lot of people wear that shirt and don't even know who they are.
You'll always stand behind you.
Yeah, this nigga ain't.
And out for you no matter what.
He
happens.
ain't 30 seconds in,
you.
and he already.
Again, we miss you, and we love you so much.
This is hard to hear, like even watch.
Learning fun and encouraging. At the end of the day, some people.
All right, I'm done. This nigga's doing all this crying and weeping and sneezing and. I mean, like I said, I've expressed my points. I get what he's saying, but bruh, clean it up. Oh my gosh, clean it up, bucko. What's going on over here? You are wilding right now. Let's talk about the boy Ack real quick. Now, Yeah, DJ Akademiks, man. I tuned into DJ Ack. I think he just had his biggest moment when the Drake beef was going off and everything, but clearly he was just recently sued for rape and defamation, but he actually showed that video of it actually happening that night, and that woman she in the back sounding like she's screaming, but we know how some women can just go wild and crazy and get string, but then again, Ack be getting drunk as hell, and you know how folks get when they drunk like that, and they can just drink bottles and bottles of that hen and all that and just sit there and talk to people, like, yo, get belligerent, and you can black out and not even remember what happened. But it say Akademiks is facing a new lawsuit accusing him of rape, sexual assault, and defamation. The lawsuit was filed by Fauziya Zaya Abashi, or Abash, who dated the internet personality after meeting him online in 2021, per Rolling Stone, Abashi alleges that on July 16, 2022, Akademiks, born in Livingston, Allen, contacted her and invited her to his house in New Jersey. They allegedly hadn't seen each other for almost a year. Akademiks had denied the allegations, claiming to be a part of the shakedown happening in the industry. He first spoke of the incident in January and said that he was innocent and that the police in investigating into the incident, no arrests were made, no criminal charges were filed, and the civil suit has been filed in court. Okay, when the two met, they did not anticipate on being there, but she claims that the two men drugged her, drink, and plied her with alcohol before assaulting and raping her on Allen's pool deck. Damn, she got hit outside by a train. Wow, I mean by a pool, by a train. The lawsuit claims the drugs impacted her memory and caused her to lose consciousness.
You what?
You remember they put pills in your drink and got you crazy drunk. First off, how do you even drink the drink if you remember they put pills in your drink? Just saying, like, hold up now. If I'm reading this correctly, if I got my lenses on, my thinker working, you just said that they put pills in there and got you drunk, and then you lost consciousness and it impacted your memory. Did you say that? The lawsuit claims the drug impacted her memory, or I would say her decision making. If anything, y'all used the wrong words. Impacted her memory and caused her to lose consciousness. So how do you know that anything ever happened? How you know, since with that lost memory of yours, how you know you ain't consent? How you know you just ain't regret it, or like you said, pumped and dumped or whatever? How do you not know it? Now, he's loud, he's wild, he's good, he's bad, he's yin, he's yang. Sometimes he's both sides of everything. Some people hate it, some people love it, but a lot of people watch him and they rooting for him, just like a bunch of people hating on him, calling him fat and henny-demics and all type of stuff, right? But I'm just thinking with my thinker going, like I said, I just got a thinker here and I'm just trying to figure this out. It says it literally impacted her memory and caused her to lose consciousness. Okay, I just needed to make sure I'm not tripping when they say that, right? But she claims that she was later woken up around 4 a.m. Then, following the incident, she claims she was later woken up around 4 a.m. Was 4, you belligerent drunk to where you passing out and whatever, losing consciousness. Yes, it's 4 a.m. Beat it. What are you talking about? The next day in a bedroom. She woke up at 4 a.m. the next day in a bedroom by Akademiks. Well, I mean, if he got a spare bedroom and it just so happened to be beside the room he's streaming of or sleeping in, come on. Who was pulling her hair, prying open her legs. A bedroom. Whoa. Who wrote this? Or am I reading this right? Following the incident, she claims she was later woken up at around 4 a.m. the next day, but it's not that. I'm tripping the period. Okay, up around 4 a.m. the next day in a bedroom by Act. Oh my God, am I so stupid? What the fuck?
This motherfucker.
I'm sorry, I thought that was a period. That's when you see the T wasn't capitalized. I shouldn't have. Got you. Following the incident, she claims she was later woken up around 4 a.m. the next day in a bedroom by Akademiks, who was pulling her hair, prying open her legs, and brutally raping her. Like I said, he probably get drunk too, probably got crazy, but Abash accuses Act of penetrating her anally. Whoa, Act, knock it off. And vaginally. Whoa, I don't even like that word. I'm on the fence about anally as well, but vaginally, absolutely not. I'm never trying to say that again in my life, brother. No way. But she says she begging him to stop and crying for most of this assault, but losing her ability to move physically. When the woman asks Act for details about what happened the previous night, he allegedly showed her a trash can that contained 2 condom wrappers. Wow. Which suggested that after the alleged pool deck attack, the 2 men had taken her into another room in the house and continued to rape her brutally. She also claimed that Allen showed her surveillance footage of the alleged poolside attack. Abash is represented. Now, that's nasty. Now, like I said, if my thinker is working correctly, why in the hell would he ever show her the footage of her being raped brutally? Now, the way she's describing this, she came to see Akademiks. They got drunk. They got all this. he was beating it out. She talking about she lost. Yeah, you can pass out or something. You get too drunk, and still be moving and not knowing that. It's times I've blacked out where they said I couldn't even really tell you was drunk. That's just how much I was drinking and how good I am at handling it. But blacking out, my wife has said, "What, y'all?" She like, "Oh, we had great sex last night." I'm like, "What?" I said, "We didn't. No, we didn't." I said, "We didn't have sex last night." She said, "Yes." Why you this, that? Like, I'm just like, what the? So now that got me thinking too. I be feeling like a little done. Like, what you do to me last night? When I don't even remember. You must have had me going crazy on one of them wild nights. Ain't no telling what's gonna happen. What I'm gonna do when I don't even remember it. That's crazy to me. Like, so yeah. My wife, I almost pulled one of these on her too. Like, yo, next time you better make sure I'm conscious. I'm conscious. Let's see. He had so much to say about Diddy. Now look at him. He put it out. Diddy didn't put out that video. So don't go against Kendrick. Everybody losing. I'll put a like to that. This was supposed to come out Monday. Who the hell is that? They say you are the company you keep. And you remember, okay. Academics. Can you put rape on there? Okay, no, probably. Can I even say that? Can I even say that? Allegations video. Where is that video? Oh, they had him on the news. Oh, they acting wild. Nah, you for a civil matter. I mean, I guess yeah. Okay. Nah, here we go. Woman yelling. Academic screaming woman. Hold on, Shay? That's not her. That's not the girl who was looking at her. Her name wasn't Shay, was it? It was like Abashi, yeah. Fazaya. I'm done trying to pronounce her damn name. Oh, yeah. Here we go.
Happy New Year's, everyone. Welcome to Unique
Shout out to Hood something. Unique Talk, shout you out.
Well, I have when
you trying to hear you talk.
What you think about it? Like, really just have.
And quick disclaimer: if this is sensitive in any way, feel free to leave, click away, don't watch it. But what I am about to play is the leaked audio of DJ Akademiks being gang hit on or catching a MARTA train by his friends. I'm just not say that. I'm being real insensitive. Sorry.
Have sex with how many ever people were back there. This sounds like a woman that is in excruciating pain. So how you feel? Here it is. That's academic. Here we are. Here it is.
Get to it.
That's Akademiks coming in.
Why ain't the dog barking? Why is the first video? That's the first, like, kind of, what the fuck? Why ain't this dog barking, nigga? What the fuck has got this dog for?
That's Akademiks coming in. Guess he's hearing the noise away. And
can I see the dog one more time?
Here we are. Here it is.
He's concerned.
That's Akademiks.
Act like he looking right at her.
Guess he's hearing the noise, the screaming.
Did she say, "Look what you just did to me"? Call the police. Something what you did to me. Where the hell is Ack? What is he doing? Oh, this is starting over. Okay, it was 50. It was a minute. I'm sitting here listening like, how long is this going to go on? And
okay.
No, wait, go back. Is Academic, why did he walk in that room? Why is he looking?
Academics coming in.
Now, demeanor, he looks cool, but he's smart enough to know if that camera is accidentally still on, even somebody's yelling, I need to make sure I'm going to hit that corner smooth, like, and just look like, all right, that ain't nothing. Let me.
Guess he's hearing the noise, the screaming.
Yeah. He's hearing the screaming. I mean, but that's smart as a businessman too, I would say. If some cameras might still be on, just because this is career ruining, and it's like, yo, it might not even be nothing. She's just drunk as hell. She's belligerent. She's blacked out. Ask her if she'd even remember what she said right there and what she was saying. Like, because I'm telling you, ain't no way. Like, if you that drunk to where, listen, ain't no waking up at 4 a.m. conscious again, nigga. You blacked out to about tomorrow, 8, 9. You're done for like, I mean, maybe some people, but I'm saying it's a girl who's probably not 6'4", 190 pounds, probably a lot, probably not, so depending on, and she took pills and you got belligerently drunk and, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, and you woke up at 4 kind of conscious of what's happening with some type of memory, man, I'm not remembering shit. Not if I've been drugged. What type of pill is that? Is it a sleeping pill? Because you don't seem sleep. Is it and I'm not being like, I'm questioning both sides. I'm getting on I'm getting on her. I'm just playing devil's advocate. I'm just sitting in the middle trying to figure out, just what hits me and all the questions I come up with as soon as I hear it. You feel me? I'm not trying to. Look what you just did to me. Ooh, that I don't like that. Let me just see how he look at the dog. Does he say something to the dog?
That's Academics. That's Academics coming in.
He says like or something. So he's either talking to that dog or he's talking to himself, saying maybe just like, oh shit, ain't no telling what the hell happened.
That's Academics coming in. Guess he's hearing the noise, the screaming.
And that hand goes on top. That hand goes on top because that says cut that recording. Turn this shit off somehow. It's like, and the way it shut off so instantly, I'm thinking, is that like a power extender thing where you just come up and click it and it shuts the whole thing down, like a in case things goes bad type of situation? Because I got a button, I can just click it off, all the power shuts down, because that was pretty accurate. One more time, what did he say?
That's Academics coming in.
Bruh. I don't know what it said. But it's pretty wild. It's pretty wild. Oh, is she saying get up off of me? What you just did to me. Was that a cup that just... What's that? The fell. That's too close, so that gotta be at. Oh, that's why they thought it was edited. That's why they thought the fucking video was edited. It is.
Guess he's hearing the noise.
That's why he was talking about that. Off. Okay, now I'm looking at this. Whoa. Now I'm looking at this 2 different ways now. One being, okay, this is my boy. If this was my best friend, and I'm like, nah, he wouldn't do something like this, or he wouldn't, I would be looking at it. I gotta look at it from that angle. Like, yo, this is my boy. I know he probably didn't do that. If I wasn't there and I see the accusations and I'm like, bro, he would never do that. He got bitches, he'll get bitches, he do that. But we all know motherfuckers with money do some freaky shit. Them niggas will. You just seen Diddy keeping Cassie against her will and doing her dirty, doing, diddler activities, making her do this, hit this guy type stuff. So something goes on in my brain and I'm like, okay, so maybe you can't judge a book by its cover. Maybe you really don't know people how you think you actually know them. We all think we know people. They would never do that, But somehow there's proof of them doing it, even if they don't remember doing it. Now, I'm looking at it from that side. Like so now, and then I hear, if I'm still on my boy side and I hear that, you mean, and then I see the cuts and the things that she's saying and accusing you of, saying you manipulated the video. She woke up by you at 4. She got this, she got that. Now, if I'm your boy and I know y'all be on that type of shit, y'all niggas might, you know, pop a little pill here or there and do get belligerent drunk over there. Ain't no telling. You dealing with somebody, you dealing with humans going off drugs. Nigga, anything can happen. Anything will happen. Murphy's Law. If it can happen, if it can go wrong, it will go wrong. If it can go wrong, it will go wrong. When you got women, drugs, money, a big house, and nothing but opportunity and pools, man, come on. And if it's 3 dudes there and 1 girl, come on. Now that's something that was why it's only 1 woman here? Come on. Anytime it's 1 woman there with 3 dudes, most of the time, all 3 dudes would like to hit. Especially if they all drunk and taking pills and doing whatever. Yeah, of course, I think 3 dudes, they like, okay, they got some type of plans to have sex or something. But even if they're mature enough and don't want to, 1 person here, I would say, it was like if something bad was going on, they might have, all right, I'm out. I'm not going to stay here, or try to stop them. But seeing as how none of that is happening, I'm like, there's no way you can just be around 3 people who are like that. You know, I don't care if I had my 3 friends or something and I didn't know he was like that and he wanted to do it, I'm stopping it, bruh. You can't do it. I'm stopping it. Or I'm leaving. I'm not staying here. I'm not watching this. I cannot be here, bruh. While y'all do what y'all do, that looks bad. You see what I'm saying? So you gotta consider it for that. But now that other side, that flip side, if that was my daughter, and I'm hearing that, and I'm looking at Akademiks like, hold on, he drinks Henny, but she said that she might have been drugged and he was on top of her. She's screaming, she's yelling, the video is altered. I'm coming in with a completely different energy and angle, and I'm ready to attack it. That's what it's gonna be. So it's really, I don't see Akademiks, like it's smart of him to have this big following. He's covering Diddy, doing all this. And this just might be in the one time he made a mistake. Just that one time he made a mistake, one time. But it's a bad mistake. And as much as he's like, dang, I didn't realize, like, now Diddy's doing all this. He probably like, well, I ain't that bad. I just hit, and then maybe my friends hit, like, type shit. I think he even said that they got a train ran on him or something. I mean, I guess we can go ahead and just type in Akademiks accusations. And see what he says. We're not watching all this.
Squarespace's creative
I might even get flagged for playing it.
Let you design
let me just try to
engaging web.
Let me stop that right there. How do I change the speed up? Playback speed. We could take it to 1.5.
Different things going on in the world. So my only comment should really be, but I'm gonna go a little bit further, even though I shouldn't, but I'm gonna do it. My only comment should really be, whatever this is will be handled in court. Just know that according to the law and according to the
and what I'm doing is
sanctioning,
I'm watching his body language. That's where it's at.
Governing authorities. Akademiks is an innocent man who has not ever been charged with anything of the sort that has to do with any deviancy. Or
don't matter. He never got caught.
Anything like that. Has never been charged. Will never be charged. That's a fact. But this is a civil situation brewing.
And he also is going at Diddy pretty hard, so it'd be hard for this guy to come in and do that, you know?
But I'm still not going to say much. So for the people who are like, is that going to talk about, I will address some things. All reviewed and said, oh, we don't have enough to even go forward with this. That's just the facts. Other than that, to kind of go through minute details, I would love to. You know me, I got a big mouth. I love talking. But unless I'm just an idiot who just likes wasting money, because I video footage, text messages, everything that the prosecutor who could have potentially looked into this, all reviewed and said, oh, we don't have enough to even go forward with this. That's just the facts.
Okay. He seems pretty confident when he's saying that, so.
Other than that, to kind of go through minute details.
Because even though we got that little video there, I would say maybe she could have more proof of something, any type of thing. Me asking him for money to keep quiet or this, that, bribe, anything. I'm sorry, y'all can't even see this. My bad, hold on.
I would love to. You know me, I got a big mouth. I love talking. But unless I'm just an idiot who just likes wasting money, because I'm not a dummy, I can't go against what my lawyer's saying. Now, let me tell you what's going on, and the important part that I wanted to address. And this is for only the people who have been robbed, just like he walked in the house and just dropped in the middle of my fucking... so he has to go for a bandage. Week from this new surgery. They're saying it's looking good, and I'm just crossing my fingers because we can't do a third surgery. We can't. Cool. All right. So here was the question I was trying to say. The question I was trying to say to y'all is, would y'all believe or would y'all accept that probably now is the most attention I've probably got as a... Yeah. Take this whatever you think about it, I'll even be transparent. As you know, I'm excited to see how this court shit happens. I'm excited. You know why? I didn't do nothing. So okay, let's see it. And by the way, I'm pretty sure all the all these outlets that I've covered. Oh, Act has gotten sued. I hope you guys keep up with the step by step of how this looks, because sometimes the headline and the accusation oftentimes makes a man, especially a black man, look guilty. And no matter what he does, even if he beats the shit, even if, by the way, there's nothing to beat because it's a civil thing, no one comes back around and says, damn, we actually fucked this nigga up and said all type of shit about him for no reason. So let's do a little timeline.
Here we go.
I spoke about some, and I gotta be kind of vague. Again, my lawyers don't want me to speak at all, but I do want you to understand the gravity of what's going on. I spoke about this in January. No, in December. There was some, I can't talk about certain shit, but I spoke about it in January.
I'm about to flip this shit off. It's about to get on something else.
Could it be a lawyer that I've covered? Maybe with like about 3-4 Diddy.
Oh yeah, I think that's what I seen that part. He's just talking about the lawyer's trying to get some money out of it, because he was questioning some lawyer about some certain case. So that lawyer possibly seen him saying that and talking stuff about him, and he reached out to her and said, "Let's get something for him. Let's get something going." But yeah, we can move on. Let's see what else we got, man. Because we read them, they don't like academics, and this ain't Yeah, he said he's innocent. Let's see what he.
Whatever this is will be handled in court. Just, do you know who's the lawyer representing whoever? And that lawyer did not file a lawsuit until yesterday. Let me tell you why. That person who really seen the money grab was really the Diddy stuff, and who was the biggest covering the Diddy stuff? Who would that be? So when about a month ago, what I will say is that.
Yeah, and why will she only be going after Act? Why ain't you going after other people? This is a money grab. So I can see what he's saying there. It is a money grab. Because, yeah, you waiting a long time, and now Act don't care nothing about you. Everybody knows your name everybody knows your name, and you trying to be a victim. Like, now you trying to get money. I can see that now, because why aren't you trying to sue the other people as well? Why is he the only one named on the paperwork? Why ain't the other two people named on the, why is it just him? If they all did it, you got gang, right? Come on now. First thing you would have did the next day is went and got a test, came back and said, we need your DNA or this, that, or whatever, but ain't nothing on camera. You got her screaming, yelling like that. That's pretty much all you got. That's pretty much all you got. Let's see. Oh, yeah. I ain't going there. Andy Royale said no and hell no. I will not be explaining further. Got you. Yeah, I'm over it. Oh, let's just jump in. And since we was talking about it, y'all mind if these schools is cooked?
But I was an assistant principal, I was a middle school teacher, and I was a high school teacher. And I need you to know America's in a literacy crisis.
Now, former principal opens up about the struggles of the youth face when it comes to literacy. She says children cannot read, sound out words, comprehend. What are your thoughts on this? I will tell you that I'm seeing this firsthand. I got a son, and I'm making sure he busting his ass reading. He knows you want something, you got to read. You want a bike? I need 15 books or you get no bike. Hell, I don't care. Brittany, you got to read 15 books for a bike, bro. I give you $10 every good book you read. Got to be at least 20, 30 pages, but you got to get your head in there. My son reads everything he sees, everything he's, Dad, what's that word? He's thinking, he comprehends way better than I feel like I did, because when I was young, I would read a story and my mind starts racing off on other things, thinking about things I really want to be thinking about. And I'm like, oh, damn, where did the main character go? Damn, I know this happened to him. Who did it? Oh, I don't know. What was said when I don't be knowing that shit. So I'm seeing it. My son's 8 now. And when he was, just starting out, he had a speech delay. We kind of thought he could possibly be autistic, but he just had a speech delay. But I said never that, because he understood everything. He would do how operations. He understood how everything did. And he was self-dependent. He was just super independent. I'm sorry. On himself. And I'm like, nah, I'm not going to believe that. My wife, she's like, he could be autistic, this, that, crying, doing. But I said, I would sit there and just let her cry, because I'm like, I don't believe that. Like, I don't. You cry, this, that. And this, sometimes I'll be looking at him like, dude, what the hell are you talking about? Like, what, like, do you even understand this? Like, I had to look at him, talk to him like that sometimes. Just like in my head, of course, like I'm sitting there trying to talk to him and he just says something so silly. I'm like, but he is just a kid who plays who wins Fortnite games, and he been playing the PlayStation for like since he was like super young and just being advanced, like not losing. Like you would think. I remember one time my boys called me, be like, "Bro, why ain't you talking back?" He was like, "Bro, like I told him, I said, bro, I wasn't playing." He was like, "What?" He said, "But you had like 6, 7 kids." I'm like, "That's Lil Ron you playing with. You're not playing with me. You're playing with my son, my 5-year-old son. He's nice like that. Like he's really nice. Competition wise, nice when it comes to, I mean, Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 5, whatever, phone, he'll do it. He'll handle you. He will. And I think he's been playing on his phone too. Yeah, he'll handle it. But yeah, let's go ahead into this. I think this is absolutely true. We actually took my daughter. She's one to the pediatrician or whatever. And they talking about she should have 17 words. She should be doing this, that. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Don't tell me nothing else of what no kid should have. Because they're all not from, they don't all have the same DNA. They all don't think the same. Even if you're saying this is normal, standard, when it comes to that type of stuff, I kind of agree. But at the same time, I don't think y'all know what the fuck y'all talking about. Because my son, once he start talking, he don't stop talking. That delay, as much as we were stressing out about that speech delay stuff, we should have enjoyed every moment he wasn't talking. Because now it does not stop. I tell him, leave me alone, shut up, like maybe twice a day now. And that's just, nothing crazy bad. That's just how much I'm around him. And he just always talks. But I love it. That's what a kid supposed to do. And I'm supposed to get annoyed with it. This stuff ain't easy, but it's worth it in the end. Yeah, listen.
And they're not making a big enough deal about it. Our children cannot read. Our children cannot read, let alone writing a paragraph, let alone comprehension. They cannot read. They do not know how to sound words out. They were not taught that. And if you're wondering, well, then why does my kid just keep getting passed on to the next grade? Because that's what they're doing now. They're not holding the children back. They're moving them on. They're graduating them, knowing that your child is illiterate. Our next change makers, our next lawmakers, our next voters cannot read. I beg of you, take the tablets and the cell phones away. Practice letter recognition and sounds and reading with your child, please. And I'm going to keep it a stack with you. They been knew. They been knew the babies couldn't read and didn't care. You know when they started caring? After the pandemic. Them test scores plummeted. First of all, test scores for reading were pretty stagnant for the last decade. But after the pandemic, they plummeted. And now they were like, oh, we got to do something about it. Columbia University, I'm looking at you. You fully backed balanced reading. Fully backed it. Teachers College was 100% pushing out balanced reading. That's why the kids don't know how to sound things out. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, please go do some research. Now they're trying to push science of reading. That's the way. And if you're like, what's science of reading? That's what we was doing. And by we, I'm talking about millennials and older. The little book. When we were sounding words out, that's, yeah. Now they're trying to bring that back. And if you're like, wait, they stopped doing that? Yes! For years, they stopped doing it. I'm going to say this last thing and I'm going to be done. If you have the opportunity and the privilege, right? Because taking off from work is a privilege. You need to start, and by you, I'm talking to parents and guardians. Start going to these PTSA meetings and these district meetings. They are passing so many policies and they're banking on the fact that parents and families are not going to show up. You need to know what those policies are and how they're affecting your children, particularly Black and brown children. They know families can't or won't show up. You need to be more involved with your students' schooling. Their life quite literally depends on it. All right, I'm done.
Wow. I can see that. That was a long little TikTok. I appreciate her saying that, man. Wow. Yeah. I've been thinking about that too, because I'm like, my kid more so goes to school to just be around other kids more so, because regardless, when he's here, I'm teaching him so much other stuff about life and things to do. What's this do around it? I'm letting him go out and play in the grass and doing all that. I'm like, go do. He's a wild kid. He wants to know how everything works. You can't get nothing past him. And we was worried, but I told he always understood operation. It's like a watch that functions correctly. It always knows what time it is, or a physical one. But Rolex never stop. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Some parents can't read for real. Yeah. As a substitute teacher and best friends who are full-time teachers trust her. She's telling the truth. Teachers are being instructed that no child can be marked as failed or stuck behind correct. I was talking to a teacher and she was like, well, we can't give them 100% and we can't put a number below 70 or something. I'm like, what? I said, so if my kid get everything right, y'all gonna give him a 99? I'm like, yo, it'd be little shit like that pissing me off, dog. Like, knock it off. Every kid must pass, literacy or not. So they're 8th graders beyond who cannot read. And that's what one of my, when we went to one of them meetings, she said, Ronnie, it was amazing. He was stuck in my class for like 2 days because the teacher couldn't make it. And she was like, he could read better than my whole class, basically. The whole class too. So it was like 4th grade, but he in 2nd. So he could read better than all of them. It's pretty crazy, man. It's pretty crazy. I'm proud of that. I'm proud that he can read. You see how I be. I like to read. I'll read something in a minute. In a heartbeat. Look, when parents are forced to work past 8 hours, nights, weekends, and sometimes 7 days a week, yeah, it's going to be like this. No one is home teaching them. The grandparents who caught the lack of by watching But by watching the kids are dying or dead. New grandparents are either working themselves to survive or don't want help in catching the lack. Wow, that's so powerful. The new grandparents. I got to write that down because I got something. That's all I need to know. New grandparents. I could go in on that. Wow, that's going to be like an hour-long podcast. If you don't know my podcast, it is Creative Players. You'll probably see it right there. That's my podcast on YouTube. I got hours. I'm talking about. I got one I did last night. It's going to be really good. But yeah, that's going to be a good one. The new grandparents. But new grandparents are either working on themselves to survive or don't want to help in catching the lack. And that's that new modern age feminism stuff that got folks working so long to where they can't even be like the old grandmas was that was teaching you everything and made sure that we were straight because they at work and they don't want to, they don't want to deal with no babies. You don't even trust them to deal with your babies. They worried about the wrong stuff, never get off Facebook, they not going to the meet. Like, come on, man. And then from that time from now, we way bigger. They weigh way more. They way fatter now. That's some bullshit. Like, yo, they fatter now, they lazy now, they more distracted than ever. They not as smart. They don't know how to cook like this. And I'm talking about, I'm 31, so I'm seeing these, this 40 for but they ain't like that. They not like that. They not smacking these children up. They telling them they can be really what they want to be, like what the school was telling them. That's a problem. You can't tell these kids, y'all can be anything. No, y'all can be anything, but what you should be is this. It's all right to tell them they can be anything, but what you should tell them is, this is what you probably should focus on because this is what's important to our infrastructure and the life that we have today and the way we live in. We all can't be TikTok creators and shit like that. No, we need the firemen. When 9/11 happened, years from now, like, bruh, you better hope it's some robots, some iRobots coming in there to save your ass because these other kids going to be coming in with their cell phones up like, look who I just saved. Like, come on this way, y'all. Hey, let's get the like, come on. Got that phone out, TikTok trying to capture a moment and go viral. Maybe, that's why I said, maybe this TikTok ban, that's the only way the TikTok ban is going to make sense, to force these motherfuckers to get off of social media. You can't, all that time you're spending creating content. I've been doing this with working on my skill set and all that. So, but some people are not, they're saying, I want this to be what I do forever. And there is marketing classes for that, business classes for that, but that's what I'm saying. Like, this new grandparent, I'm telling you, it's going to go crazy because I got so much to say. That just triggered me when they said new grandparents. Our adults can't read either per the response to my comments. It's actually quite sad. They can't help the children read. Another problem I attest to this is writing and texting, like the LOLs, the JKs. Type in just kidding next time. Use no LOLs. Laugh out loud. Type that in. Laugh out loud. Be like, boy, instead say be where we talk and text. We don't even try to talk to be intelligent anymore. We talk to text to be convenient. That's how we talk now. Like, we just reply with certain, normally you would have to keep a long conversation and talk to somebody, look them in the eye, handshake. Now these folks is just brushing shit off. They got memes now. They got little, like, it's just getting shorter. It's just getting shorter and shorter. Like laugh out loud. It's not even a lot to type. About, ABOUT, ABT. Why are y'all doing that? Why, JK? Just kidding. Just joking. Like, that sound, step your Riz game up. Don't put no JKs in no girl. You got to say, nah, I'm just joking with you or something. You got to spell it out. You don't want to just JK. I think that's, you welcome, YW. Nah, man, y'all fucking up. Millennials used to wait on new Harry Potter books to drop. Come on, this is going to be a good one. I got to save this page Cause well, I can send it to myself. This has inspired me. I'll bookmark it, okay. Cause that's so true. We used to wait on these Harry Potter books, reading the Twilight books, and then go see the movie. When is that coming back? Like, come on, when is that coming back? I don't even want to read about Wild Wave. This is one of the titles, boy. Let's get into it. I want y'all to listen to this man's look, he said the best commencement speech. That's what I'm saying. Like, yo,
Orange Days.
I'm co-signing that too. I don't think it was nothing bad, but I haven't heard it all, so I don't even know why I'm bothering y'all people, making y'all pissed off. And for this one, I'm gonna read it on 125.
Things like abortion, IVF, surrogacy, euthanasia, as well as a growing support.
Oh, don't tell me they just cut it. Don't tell me y'all did that, boy, like that, man. Y'all just gonna take a little part of it. I need the whole thing. 20 minutes.
Ladies and gentlemen of the class of 2024, I would like to start off by congratulating all of you for success.
Should we go 150? Yeah, we should go 150.
Making it to this achievement today. I'm sure your high school graduation was not what you had imagined, and most likely neither was your first couple years of college. By making it to this moment through all the adversity thrown your way from COVID, I hope you learned the important lessons that suffering in this life is only temporary. As a group, you witnessed firsthand how bad leaders who don't stay in their lane can have a negative impact on society. It is through this lens that I want to take stock of how we got to where we are and where we want to go as citizens and, yes, as Catholics. One last thing before I begin. I want to be sure to thank President Minnis and the board for their invitation to speak. When President Minnis first reached out a couple of months ago, I had originally said no. You see, last year I gave the commencement address at my alma mater, Georgia Tech, and I felt that one graduation speech was more than enough, especially for someone who isn't a professional speaker. But of course, President Minnis used his gift of persuasion and spoke to the many challenges you all faced throughout the COVID fiasco and how you missed out on so many milestones the rest of us older people have taken for granted. While COVID might have played a large role throughout your formative years, it is not unique. Bad policies and poor leadership have negatively impacted major life issues. Things like abortion, IVF, surrogacy, euthanasia, as well as a growing support for degenerate cultural values in media, all stem from the pervasiveness of this order. Our own nation is led by a man who publicly and proudly proclaims his Catholic faith, but at the same time is delusional enough to make the sign of the cross during a pro-abortion rally. He has been so vocal in his support for the murder of innocent babies that I'm sure to many people, it appears that you can...
He's standing on business right now. What he's talking about, like, bruh, he's standing on business. He's just a traditional person. This is somebody got a free speech, a free mind, and then soon, I mean, anything that goes against the new modern feminism wave and, you know, those rights that our founding fathers gave us, you know, just like I said, from 1 to 50, I don't even know how much it is, but freedom of speech and all that, like that is what's protecting us. That's why we ain't like these other countries, because we know we always got that to stand on. And that's why a lot of people love about America is that you got a right to get a gun, you got a right to speak freely, you know, you got a right to be silent. You like, although like in other places it's not like that, brother. You're gonna talk or we're gonna waterboard you, you know, because you shouldn't have talked. And when we broke in, we found you with a gun. You know that the military, the only people that can have guns. Why do you have a gun over here? Are you in the military? Like, they don't allow civilians to carry guns type. So what he is just standing on business. And from that first video, or the second video about that, them women, them lawmakers in there acting like that. Like, when have you seen shit like this? And when do you even got to explain to people that there's only two genders? Like, that's what I'm saying. If you're not... That's why they don't want them to read in school. Like, come on, like you're confused. It's up, down, yin, yang. Like, let's keep things simple, you know? And then they did the they, them. They tested that out before they start bringing this. I'm like, yo, if I was coming over here learning English and I'm speaking correctly, progressing really well as a Mexican fella or something, and I'm like, oh, with those guys, they did that, and they like, oh no, that's just one part, or you telling me, oh, I'm bringing they or something with me. I'm like, oh, he said he bringing they, maybe it's a couple people, let me grab some extra food or something, you know, and they show up and you got all this food and it's just two people. Like, hold on, what are you talking? You said you was bringing they, where the rest of them at? Like, what the hell happening? Like, I bought 4 tickets just in case, and it's just 2. Like, come on, man. You just confusing the hell out of people. I'm sorry they going on a little rant there.
And pro-choice.
New grandparents, boy.
From the man behind the COVID lockdowns to the people pushing dangerous gender ideologies onto the youth of America, they all have a glaring thing in common. They are Catholic. This is an important reminder that being Catholic alone doesn't cut it. These are the sorts of things we are told in polite society to not bring up. You know, the difficult and unpleasant things. But if we are going to be men and women for this time in history, we need to stop pretending that the Church of Nice is a winning proposition. We must always speak and act in charity, but never mistake charity for cowardice. It is safe to say that over the past few years, I've gained a reputation for speaking my mind. I never envisioned myself nor wanted to have this sort of a platform, but God has given it to me, so I have no other choice but to embrace it and preach more hard truths.
Look, he wasn't even going to talk. He said, if I'm coming, I'm coming.
As members of the church founded by Jesus Christ, it is our duty and ultimately privilege to be authentically and unapologetically Catholic. Don't be mistaken, even within the church.
That's his
people in
belief.
polite Catholic circles will try to persuade you to remain silent. There even was an award-winning film called Silence, made by a fellow Catholic, wherein one of the main characters, a Jesuit priest, abandoned the church and as an apostate, when he died is seen grasping a crucifix, quiet and unknown to anyone but God. As a friend of Benedictine College, His Excellency Bishop Robert Barron said in his review of the film, it was exactly what the cultural elite want to see in Christianity: private, hidden away, and harmless. Our Catholic faith has always been countercultural. Our Lord, along with countless followers, were all put to death for their adherence to her teachings. The world around us says that we should keep our beliefs to ourselves whenever they go against the tyranny of diversity, equity, and inclusion. We fear speaking truth because now, unfortunately, truth is in the minority. Congress just passed a bill where stating something as basic as the biblical teaching of who killed Jesus could land you in jail. But make no mistake, before we even attempt to fix any of the issues plaguing society, we must first get our own house in order, and it starts with our leaders. The bishops and priests appointed by God as our spiritual fathers must be rightly ordered. There's not enough time today for me to list all the stories of priests and bishops.
Like, why ain't they coming? All this shit he talking about. He coming. Nigga, everybody's catching a stray in this speech. He ain't just see how they only blew up one part of that where he's talking about appreciating his wife and having his family while he's able to do this and that and be like they of all the shots, all the fire. He's at a firing range, right? Pow, 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 bro. And the only thing they picked up from because the other shit he's saying, he coming at the Catholic priests. He talking about the Pope and them signing a cross during the anti-abortion. Like, bro, he's firing off. He's calling y'all degenerate. He's calling y'all bad leaders. He's saying y'all are not right. Y'all are not following the true Catholics. And he called them all out. Like, what?
Bishops misleading their flocks. But none of us can blame ignorance anymore and just blindly proclaim that that's what Father said. Because sadly, many priests we are looking to for leadership are the same ones who prioritize their hobbies or even photos with their dogs and matching outfits for the parish directory. It's easy for us laymen and women to think that in order for us to be holy, that we must be active in our parish and try to fix it. Yes, we absolutely should be involved in supporting our parishes, but we cannot be the source for our parish priests to lean on to help with their problems. Just as we look at the relationship between a father and his son, so too should we look at the relationship between a priest and his people. It would not be appropriate for me to always be looking to my son for help when it is my job as his father to lead him. St. Jose Maria Escriva states that priests are ordained to serve and should not yield to temptation to imitate lay people, but to be priests through and through. Tragically, so many priests revolve much of their happiness from the adulation they receive from their parishioners, and in searching for this, they let their guard down and become overly familiar. This undue familiarity will prove to be problematic every time, because as my teammate's girlfriend says, familiarity breeds contempt. St. Jose Maria continues that some want to see the priest as just another man. That is not so. They want to find in the priest those virtues proper to every Christian, and indeed every honorable man: understanding, justice, a life of work, priestly work in this instance, and good manners. It is not prudent as the laity for us to consume ourselves in becoming amateur theologians so that we can decipher this or that theological teaching, unless, of course, you are a theology major. We must be intentional with our focus on our state in life and our own vocation. And for most of us, that's as married men and women. Still, we have so many great resources at our fingertips that it doesn't take long to find traditional and timeless teachings that haven't been ambiguously reworded for our times. Plus, there are still many good and holy priests, and it's up to us to seek them out. The chaos of the world is unfortunately reflected in the chaos in our parishes, and sadly, in our cathedrals too.
Put it on them.
As we saw during the pandemic, too many bishops were not leaders at all. They were motivated by fear of being sued, fear of being removed, fear of being disliked. They showed by their actions, intentional or unintentional, that the sacraments don't actually matter. Because of this, countless people died alone without access to the sacraments, and it's a tragedy we must never forget. As Catholics, we can look to so many examples of heroic shepherds who gave their lives for their people, and ultimately, the church. We cannot buy into the lie that the things we experienced during COVID were appropriate. Over the centuries, there have been great wars, great famines, and yes, even great diseases, all that came with a level of lethality and danger. But in each of those examples, church leaders leaned into their vocations and ensured that their people received the sacraments.
And America closed the churches and opened up the liquor stores. Keep going.
Great saints like St. Damien of Malachi, who knew the dangers of his ministry, stayed for 11 years as a spiritual leader to the leper colonies of Hawaii. His heroism is looked at today as something set apart and unique, when ideally, it should not be unique at all. For as a father loves his child, so a shepherd should love his spiritual children too. That goes even more so for our bishops, these men who are present-day apostles. Our bishops once had adoring crowds of people kissing their rings and taking in their every word, but now relegate themselves to a position of inconsequential existence. Now, when a bishop of a diocese or the bishops' conference as a whole puts out an important document on this matter or that, nobody even takes a moment to read it, let alone follow it. No. Today, our shepherds are far more concerned with keeping the doors open to the chancery than they are with saying the difficult stuff out loud. It seems that the only time you hear from your bishops is when it's time for the annual appeal, whereas we need our bishops to be vocal about the teachings of the church, setting aside their own personal comfort and embracing their cross. Our bishops are not politicians, but shepherds. So instead of fitting in the world by going along to get along, they too need to stay in their lane and lead. I say all of this not from a place of anger, as we get the leaders we deserve. But this does make me reflect on staying in my lane and focusing on my own vocation and how I can be a better father and husband and live in the world, but not be of it.
All right,
focusing on my vocation while praying and fasting for these men.
You think he saved it to the end?
Than me complaining about her leaders. Because there seems to be so much confusion coming from our leaders, there needs to be concrete examples for people to look to in places like Benedictine, a little Kansas college built high on a bluff above the Missouri River, are showing the world how an ordered, Christ-centered existence is the recipe for success. You need to look no further than the examples all around this campus, where over the past 20 years, enrollment has doubled. Construction and revitalization are a constant part of life, and people, the students, has an entire month dedicated to it. But the true God-centered pride that has their attempt to rebuke and embarrass places and people like those here at Benedictine wouldn't be met with anger, but instead met with excitement and pride.
Okay.
Not the deadly sin sort of pride that has an entire month dedicated to it, but the true God-centered pride that is cooperating with the Holy Ghost to glorify Him. Reading that article now shared all over the world, we see that in the complete surrender of self and a turning towards Christ, you will find happiness. Right here in a little town in Kansas, we find many inspiring lay people using their talents. President Minnis, Dr. Swafford, and Dr. Zimmerer are a few great examples right here on this very campus that will keep the light of Christ burning bright for generations to come. Being locked in with your vocation and staying in your lane is going to be the surest way for you to find true happiness and peace in this life. It is essential that we focus on our own state in life, whether that be as a layperson, a priest, or religious. Ladies and gentlemen of the class of 2024, you are sitting at the edge of the rest of your lives. Each of you has the potential to leave a legacy that transcends yourselves and this era of human existence. In the small ways, by living out your vocation, you will ensure that God's church continues and the world is enlightened by your example. For the ladies present today, congratulations on an amazing accomplishment. You should be proud of all that you have achieved to this point in your young lives. I want to speak directly to you briefly because I think it is you, the women, who have had the most diabolical lies told to you. How many of you are sitting here now about...
All right, we get into the shit. Y'all ready to get y'all popcorn? That's what trigger. If y'all... Everything else they heard, I guess, wasn't worthy enough for this shit right here, right? This got to be the worst shit ever. Like, bruh, did he just...
You what?
Did he just... Like, nah. They went on him off of it. Like, this is crazy. Let's hear it.
To cross the stage and are thinking about all the promotions and titles you are going to get in your career. Some of you may go on to lead successful careers in the world, but I would venture to guess that the majority of you are most excited about your marriage and the children you will bring into this world. I can tell you that my beautiful wife, Isabel, would be the first to say that her life truly started when she began living her vocation as a wife and as a mother. I'm on this stage today and able to be the man I am because I have a wife who leans into her vocation. I'm beyond blessed with the many talents God has given me, but it cannot be overstated that all of my success is made possible because a girl I met in band class back in middle school.
And before he start crying, like he's giving praise to his wife like a lot of people do. Get on stage and they show love to their wife and they thank them for being their wife. You know, a wife is a role. A wife ain't just like a, you know, when you think, that's what I'm saying, a husband, you would think like if it's a man and a woman, they're walking into a door, there's a door between them and them fucking, you know, chimichangas. The man is supposed to open that door so she can go in there and get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, it's not that it has to. That's just what we find is proper and in good faith. What it looked like the woman got the baby and she opening the door for the man. It would look like, yo, I mean, you can still treat your man like a king if you ain't, but in this scenario, the man should always, he's stronger. It's a door, you know, like you're open the door for the woman. You would want to do that if you was walking into a restaurant. Like I said, like it's in the end, that's just a role thing. And I'm not saying like that is the main thing. I'm just saying that it could be a lot of different ways that can be inherited. Like some people say, oh, the women should cook or the man should cook. But then again, you got the same women saying, I ain't going 50-50 with no man, and he got to go 100%. So a dude gonna go 100% and you're not even gonna cook for him because you think that's not your role. Like if I got a basketball team, I need a point guard. And the point guard knows what the point guard needs to do. He needs to get assists. He needs to bring the ball up the court. I got a shooting guard. What you think I got a shooting guard in the shooting guard position for if he can't shoot? Why the fuck do I got a center down there the size of a point and he can't play the role or defend the right people the way that I need him to do so? What the fuck do you think this is? Like, what are we talking about here? It's a team in order to win a goal. And that in this analogy, I would say the goal is to win games. And that's just to be, you know, happy every day. The things to function, you eat, the bills are paid, the grass is cut, the trash is taken out. You understand? Like, it's not that they have to do it, because you'll see players that can come in and play the 1 through the 5. Okay, but that's not what we're talking about. We're trying to win a ship here. We win that ship. And you know, as I'm the coach, we win a ship together. We do, you know what I'm saying? And now we're married. That's the championship, the marriage. Because it's like, I can win with you. I'm never going to trade you. I need you for this position because you're one of the best, or, you know, I'm speaking in basketball terms, but if it in woman terms, you're the best from this position or something. You know, like, I can win with you. I can win with you. The goal is to win the game, not just come out here and just play. You see what I'm saying? That's what a lot of people are doing. They're just playing. And I probably should have took this off so I can get this on the big, because people are just playing. Do you understand what I'm saying? Damn, that was a good analogy. But yeah, that's what I think. So the man's just up here defending his wife, and people are up in flames about it. Like, they are like, and it's, I don't want to say they all kind of remind you of some certain type of people, but I'm like, yo, they remind me of some certain type of people, man. But let's go.
Would convert to the faith, become my wife, and embrace one of the most important titles of all, Homemaker.
Like, why the hell do you need 2 dads in the house and one of them is a mom, a female? You know what I'm saying? And even if it's a woman or something, because kids imitate their environment, and it's good to set certain expectations up around them. That's why when we was getting on that teacher earlier, that's what I'm saying. You got to set a good example. You don't want to get that thing to where, hey, y'all kids are I'm in a teaching role to teach y'all and enforce things on y'all. You know, behaviors that y'all should be doing, studying, learning, spelling correctly, asking questions properly. If I'm in a class, I went to this school where we do none of that. We all just talk loud over each other, and whoever can hear us is first and all that. But then you come to another, like, you see what I'm saying? You need to enforce the children. That's why you can't have them up here calling them besties. They confuses them. Like, calling your woman bro. She really start thinking y'all bros now. Like, bro. I tell them, don't ever call me bro. Just like my parents always said, don't ever call me bro. Don't be saying me that shit. Don't call me bro. What's wrong with you? Like, they never played that shit like that. They never played that shit. You can't call me no bro. I'm your mom. You better call me mom. Don't ever call me even by my real name. Don't even try it. Like, so you gotta have respect, man. Make sure y'all like it, man. Follow, retweet this something. Who knows? Let's get this thing going.
She's the one who ensures I never let football or my business become a distraction from that of a husband and father. She's the person that knows me best at my core, and it is through our marriage that, Lord willing, we will both attain salvation. I say all of this to you because I have seen it firsthand, how much happier someone can be when they disregard the outside noise and move closer and closer to God's will in their life.
And not be of this world, but be in this world as you should be. Not be of this world. Right now, of this world is get money. We know that money, they say the root of all evil. It's a paper that controls everybody, though. Some people are terrible people when they get that money. You see the real them when they don't need nothing from nobody. And this is what they are telling women to go just strive for and not find. Why not partner up with a man who works for the other team? That's why guys sometimes they hang around some women that can help them get some women, because they might be scared to talk to them. It's good to have insight on that other gender. Like, why not? All right, I got me a man. Like I said, I got me a wife. I got me a man. She got him to take out the trash, to help pay for bills and do this, all that. And you know what the only thing the man want? He just want to hit. You know, every now and then he gonna be happy. He gonna provide, feed you. You ain't got to go work and do all that stuff that you really don't want to do. But y'all doing it because y'all feel like y'all being left out, and y'all gonna get told what to listen. If you a man of faith, it goes God, you, the woman, just like the kid. The kid's gotta listen to somebody. Gotta be led. The woman need to be led. You see, should be led, and the man has to be led by God or something, or else he is led by money. You understand? He's either going to be led by man or land. He's going to be led by God or led by money. You know, and it's just.
Isabel's dream of having a career might not have come true.
New
But if you
grandparents.
asked her today if she has any regrets on her decision, she would laugh out loud without hesitation and say, heck no. As a man who gets a lot of praise and has been given a platform to speak to audiences like this one today, I pray that I always use my voice for God and not for myself. Everything I am saying to you is not from a place of wisdom, but rather a place of experience. I'm hopeful that these words will be seen as those from a man, not much older than you, who feels it is imperative that this class, this generation, and this time in our society must stop pretending that the things we see around us are normal. Heterodox ideas abound even within Catholic circles. But let's be honest, there is nothing good about playing God with having children, whether that be your ideal number or the perfect time to conceive. No matter how you spend it, there is nothing natural about Catholic birth control. It is only in the past few years that I have grown in courage to speak more boldly and directly, because as I mentioned earlier, I have leaned into my vocation as a husband and father, and as a man. To the gentleman here today, part of what plagues our society is this lie that has been told to you that men are not necessary in the home or in our communities. As men, we set the tone of the culture, and when that is absent, dysfunction and chaos set in. This absence of men in the home is what plays a large role in the violence we see all around the nation. Other countries do not have nearly the same absentee father rates as we find here in the US, and a correlation could be made in their drastically lower violence rates as well. Be unapologetic in your masculinity, fighting against the cultural emasculation of men. Do hard things. Never settle for what is easy. You might have a talent that you don't necessarily enjoy, but if it glorifies God, maybe you should lean into that over something that you might think suits you better. I speak from experience as an introvert who now finds myself as an amateur public speaker and an entrepreneur, something I never thought I'd be when I received my industrial engineering degree. The road ahead is bright. Things are changing, society is shifting, and people young and old are embracing tradition. Not only has it been my vocation that has helped me and those closest to me, but not surprising to many of you, should be my outspoken embrace of the traditional Latin Mass. I've been very vocal in my love and devotion to the TLM and its necessity for our lives. But what I think gets misunderstood is that people who attend the TLM do so out of pride or preference. I can speak to my own experience, but for most people I have come across within these communities, this simply is not true. I do not attend the TLM because I think I'm better than others or for the smells and bells or even for the love of Latin. I attend the TLM because I believe, just as the God of the Old Testament was pretty particular in how he wanted to be worshipped, the same holds true for us today. It is through the TLM that I encountered order and began to pursue it in my own life. Aside from the TLM itself, too many of our sacred...
You know, that's a good point, because when has people's religion, like how they believe and what they deem acceptable, it's like if our amendments changed, or if like our First Amendment, you know what I mean? Because the laws are kind of like, think of it like this, in this analogy, the laws are like biblical text, right? And the 10 Commandments that God said, those 10 Commandments haven't shifted or altered in all this time. But now, for the first time ever, the religion is shifting on what they accept now. Like the kind of churches they'll be having. I think a pastor, he announced the first man of the house. The pastor did, it was a dude. So 2 dudes in the church, and instead of the first lady, they got the first pastor, the first man. And when is that not in Islam? I'm sure not in no other religion where they're changing of how they are supposed to praise and worship and do things and what is acceptable. Because by then, if you're going to change sacred texts and what they believe, like, that's just a new religion. At that point, it's a new religion. It's no longer the same religion. It's like when Denzel Washington in American Gangster or something, he was selling that red magic or something, and then a dude came out with blue magic or something and knocked it down half the way. And he's like, no, you got to call it something else, because that's not I stand by my product. I stand by it. You see what I'm saying? That's what God is saying. I stand by what I told y'all. I'm standing by what I told y'all I do not want y'all to do. It's not going to change now that just time has passed. No. Now, they say God is going to destroy the world because of, if y'all keep doing it. Okay. You would most certainly, let's say if you was the one making a decision and trying to stand by what your beliefs and all that stuff, and somebody kept going against it, you would put them out. Think of a kid in your house. Think about somebody, you got a basketball player. Like I said, let's go back to basketball. You got a basketball player, the point guard or the center is supposed to be guarding Joker, right? Joker. But this nigga won't guard him. He matter of fact, he won't even play on him. You like, bro, you're here for this role and you're not doing the main thing I need you to do. What are you going to do? Substitute him, take him out the game. You're done. You're not dealing with him. You kick him off the team. We need you to practice. You're not practicing. You can't play. You can't come, like, you're off the team now. You see what I'm saying? You're not coming to practice. We can't change the plan, the program, like the rules we should be following, and we can't change that, or else it's a new religion. Sprite, it can't start tasting like 7-Up. It's no longer Sprite. You can't put it down 50%, water it down, and still call it Sprite. So how are we still calling people, like he's saying, the Catholics, y'all are changing up. Y'all, how are y'all even Catholics? Christians, how are y'all even Christian by literally allowing it to be changed into something new That don't make sense.
Traditions have been relegated to things of the past, when in my parish, things such as Ember Days, days when we fast and pray for vocations and for our priests, are still adhered to. The TLM is so essential that I would challenge each of you to pick a place to move where it is readily available. A lot of people have complaints about the parish or the community, but we should not sacrifice the mass for community. I prioritize the TLM even if the parish isn't beautiful, the priest isn't great, or the community isn't amazing. I still go to the TLM because I believe the holy sacrifice of the mass is more important than anything else. I say this knowing full well that when each of you rekindle your knowledge and adherence to many of the church's greatest traditions, you will see how much more colorful and alive your life can and should be. As you move on from this place and enter into the world, know that you will face many challenges. Sadly, I'm sure many of you know of the countless stories of good and active members of this community who, after graduation and moving away from the Benedictine bubble, have ended up moving in with their boyfriend or girlfriend prior to marriage. Some even leave the church and abandon God. It is always heartbreaking to hear these stories, and there's a desire to know what happened and what went wrong. What you must remember is that life is about doing the small things well, setting yourself up for success, and surrounding yourself with people who continually push you to be the best version of you. I say this all the time, that iron sharpens iron. It's a great reminder that those closest to us should be making us better. If you are dating someone who doesn't even share your faith, how do you expect that person to help you become a saint? If your friend group is filled with people who only think about what you're doing next weekend and are not willing to have those conversations, how can they help sharpen you? As you prepare to enter into the workforce, it is extremely important that you actually think about the places you are moving to. Who is the bishop? What kind of parishes are there? Do they offer the TLM and have priests who embrace their priestly vocation? Cost of living must not be the only arbiter of your choices. For a life without God is not a life at all, and the cost of salvation is worth more than any career. I'm excited for the future, and I pray that something I have said will resonate as you move on to the next chapter of your life. Never be afraid to profess the one holy, Catholic, and apostolic church, for this is the church that Jesus Christ established, through which we receive sanctifying grace. I know that my message today had a little less fluff than is expected for these speeches, but I believe that this audience and this venue is the best place to speak openly and honestly about who we are and where we all want to go, which is heaven. I thank God for Benedictine College and for the example.
I need to hear what they're going to do.
Like President Minnis, who are doing their part for the kingdom. Come to find out, you can have an authentically Catholic college and a thriving football program.
Wrap it up then.
Make no mistake, you are entering into mission territory in a post-God world. But you were made for this, and with God by your side and a constant striving for virtue within your vocation, you too can be a saint. Christ is King to the heights.
Stand. Let's go. All right. That's some good, man. That man just went crazy. He just went nuts on him. Like, yo, I don't know if you disagree with that, man. Hey, I gotta talk. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to say to you, because that man he stood on his business. He stood on his beliefs, and that's something that you're supposed to do in this world. Not even just as a man, just as a stand on something or fall for anything. How many times have we heard that? Come on. The part they pick apart is talking about, because I agree. Hey, women have special skills, and they have special skills, and the skills that they have that men don't. They could go get a job and teach other women how to be women, just like it's us men out here trying to teach men how to be men and do manly things. But we can't have the women in the men's thing, because who's taking care of our women, our girls? Like, that's why we want y'all. We wanted y'all. We want to be with y'all. So, and it's something about y'all that made us want to be with y'all. But if y'all over here doing what I'm doing, how is the next generation is supposed to be looking up to like the person you was looking up to? You got to see your mom and know how to talk, be nice. You can't do that in an environment. Like, listen, when men be working together, we'll cuss somebody out, call them a dumbass and all that shit, call them stupid. We'll say the worst, we'll do the worst. You know what I mean? We more raw. You can straight up just whip it. Pee anywhere, you know what I'm saying? But when you got a woman, you like, oh, I got one girl over. I can't act like this. I can't. They not watching a tongue around no woman. They'll call you. Get there and talk. They can't talk like they really want to talk and need to talk. And I feel like that could be a problem too. Is where men should be working together and should have the freedom to say whatever they want, let their little steam off, talk bad about their wife, then go home and kiss her in the mouth and sleep, have sex with her, go to sleep, whatever. You know what I mean? There needs to be a safe place for that, even because that's how folks used to do it. They used to go to work. How was your wife? Oh, she doing this. How was y'all week? Oh, she getting on my nerve. But whatever. You know, I love her. I ain't leaving her. Blah, blah, this, that. And now you got a girl who's there just like, oh, well, this is inappropriate to how y'all talking. Now you got to sit at work. Can't even really just get your shit off. They're telling you now you need to go to therapy to do that. You know, and now on top of that, you got inflation so high everywhere that you can't even stop. You got to keep working just so you could try to have enough for next month, so to speak. So, yo, there's no room to just relax. It's less room to relax now. It is room to relax, but it's less room, and we need more room. Life ain't all about working, paying bills, and dying. Fuck that. Fuck that. I did an episode last night talking about the cursed blessing of a genius. And when I say genius, people who are aware. They're woke up. Like, hold on, I can't just be out enjoying everything that's happening around me knowing that anything can happen. That scares me. If I'm unaware, I want to sit here, have a couple drinks, this, that, sit with my back to the door, not know who come in, this, that. No. Now that we know, like, hold on, I can die. I can get shot. I can get robbed. A car ride home ain't the same for the next person. You know what I mean? Smoking and just not, it ain't the same. You worried about, man, do I call my mom and them enough? Do I talk to these people enough? How am I raising this? Am I doing enough of it? Like, you'll start questioning, you'll start getting too deep. Just so much things that you could just scare. You can't even enjoy yourself. You can't even have a good, think about relationships with love and females, right? So you can, even with females, like you have been hurt before. So now you're aware that how broken you can be from a heartbreak to where you don't even trust a female like that ever again, because that's what they say, they broke you and turned you into a dog, right? She broke you, broke you, your heart just beat, like she did the wrong thing. And now your trust is all messed up for all women. You want to go through their phone, you want to see their location, I got to know the Instagram, I got to do all that, and it makes us paranoid. Now, there's two sides of genius to it, because I mentioned many. I'm somebody that's gonna be hard to throw a surprise party for, because I know I watch people's behavior. I went to school for sociology too, so I like watching people's behavior. I see they are routine type of people, and with that energy is a little bit weird. If that something's up there, hold on, you never really go out the side back there to answer a phone call. That's weird. Even though I'm over here doing all in my thing, I'm still noticing stuff that's happening over here behind me. I'm like, hold on, why is that? You can't, I'm too aware. I'm too aware. Y'all might be trying to do something good for me, but I'm gonna be the one to go over there and look anyway and mess the whole thing up. Look and be like, what is that? Did y'all move some boxes over there? Like, what's happening? Why y'all do? Before you know it, it's my Christmas present right there. I'm like, oh, damn. I would have been surprised. I thought they weren't gonna get it for me or something, So that's what I said. I'm cursed with that by being so aware of everything. They always say, beware your surroundings, to the point I'm too aware of my surroundings. I'm wearing them, I can't enjoy the moment, what you should be doing. Go in the ocean. I can't enjoy swimming in, Myrtle Beach. Probably one, because it's dirty as fuck there, but then two, because I can't see the water. Ain't no telling what could be under here. Ain't no telling this water can make me break. I'm not psycho about it at all, but I just won't do it. I'd be like, I'm good. I ain't going in there. Shit dirty. I don't even want to have to worry about what could be swimming near if it's clear water, I'll get in it, but I'm not getting in no salt water where I'm 1 foot in and I can't see my foot. Like, bro, there's crabs. This is a real beach. I need to have some socks and protection for my feet, some scuba shoes or something. Like, bro, I'm out here with my fucking feet. It could be a stingray or something. Not a stingray, jellyfish. Right there, they always coming up on shore, stinging the hell out of somebody. So I'm too aware, and that could be a bad thing. I think I forgot what movie it was, but it was the dude. They was trying to kill somebody else, but because he was so aware, he just stopped and was like, "Hold on, that shouldn't be like that." Just knows, too smart for his own good. Goes over there, boom, he dies instead of the person that was meant to do by checking his stuff, And that's another thing. Going through the phones, doing it. Like, listen. You could stress yourself out like that because you've been hurt and broken before, but you got to realize it's because you've been broke or hurting before. With a real relationship, I shouldn't, I'm not, my wife, I ain't need to go through her phone. I got her location, but do I check it? No. If it's 2, 3 or something, or she say, call me, I'm about to leave or something. Yeah. I'm all right. You got in the car, boom, you moving, you on your way. All right. She coming home now. Like, it's for safety reasons. It shouldn't be to spy on them, because you shouldn't really even be with that person then at that point. So yeah. But yeah, these new grandparents is crazy, man. Crazy. I can't believe it. Like, that's that whole thing. I want to know what triggered y'all in that part. If you're watching this, what part of that triggered you? What part of him telling them traditional men need to be able to know it's okay to show their role, to even be masculine? Because if we have like I said, our younger generation is looking up to us, and they're showing that these new grandmas or whatever ain't sitting down helping the kid read and all. They still working their ass off because of inflation and all that stuff. I'm just saying it's the smarter choice to do it with somebody else. Hell, get 2 other people to do it. If that's what make you happy, you don't want to be committed to one, then be committed to 2. So that way you can flip-flop. Go out there and get your 2 best dudes or your 2 best ladies who say, hey, you can do it by yourself. You can go 100-0, you can go 50-50, or we can all go 33 and a third. You know what I mean? And we're going to all pay these bills. Now, the household, you got a third extra income coming in. You're splitting rent, so you can look at a $2,500 house and be like, oh, I'm only paying what, maybe 7 of that, 8 or is that what? 7, no, 6, like 650, 633 probably of each. 25. No, I fucked that up. Whoa, my math is off. That's 8. I'm sorry. It is. It's like 833 or something. Y'all can check me on that if my math good enough. But yeah, like we looking at $2,500 homes with 4 bedrooms, 2 garages, basement, this, that, and we only paying $800 to be here. Yeah, that's a smart way to do it. But like I said, y'all don't want to listen to 1, listen to 2. But listen, if you got 3 in there, everybody should be, linking up when they want to link up, do their own thing. They want to do their own thing. Like, yo, make it work. Even if it's just not even sexual experience, just get with 2 people that you care for, that can watch over you. They can help you out if you need some help, that you trust that won't steal your stuff. Because you're going to come out here, when you dating these people, you never know who you going to date in roommates. That's what I say. Y'all don't live with them and all that. Y'all be in relationships but don't want to live with them. Well, okay. When you start living with them, you see how insufferable these motherfuckers live and how they are and stuff. Like, yo, I'm just telling you. I'm telling you. And I could be wrong, but I don't think I am. Like, this is crazy. This is crazy, man. I guess we can go ahead and talk about this. I didn't want to talk about this, but I did. But yeah, we was talking about the Diddler earlier, man. That boy Diddy is going insane right now. Hold on. I know y'all probably seen that Rod Wave stuff. Y'all probably don't care about that, man. I really don't. But look at this. Look at our new generation of police right here. You might get a laugh out of this. I know I did. Hold on. This is Brownsville, New York. It must be safe as hell in Brownsville, because ain't no way. I mean, y'all can't even see what I'm looking at right now. Let me try to blow it up. Oh, zoom, magnifying glass. What's up? Okay. Yeah, that shit is funny. These motherfuckers. The only solid one would look like right here. Look like he'll do something. She might get a hold of your ass. The rest of these niggas is eating donuts. Knock it off. Texting on the phone, doing some dumb shit. They just here for the benefits. Like, fuck it, I'll be a cop. Now, this nigga right here looks straight out of a reality show. I ain't gonna hold you. Like some little show back on Nickelodeon or something, one of them old shows or something. Look like a straight actor right here. Yeah, she might be all right, but yeah, these niggas ain't. I like his professionalism. It'll be all these niggas, right? But he gonna be the one to move up. That's it. He gonna be the one to move up. But this nigga, he's gone. These 2, they getting up out of there. They gonna find a way to fuck that shit up. You watch. New faces. Meet your newly assigned 73rd Precinct police officers. They will be strategically placed in areas of our Brownsville and Ocean Hill community. So when you see them, don't be shy. Give them a wave, hello, or a smile. Gotcha. Now I am tripping about this dude right here. I'm like, bro, I just can't let a nigga like this arrest me. I'm sorry. Be like, hey, I'm really sorry to say this. No disrespect, but bro, you got to call somebody else here to take me in, bro. I'm not gonna allow it. I can't have it on my record. There's a square nigga like you in here arresting me. Nah, no says I. You need to get somebody else in here to handle this, cause I'm about to give you a run for your money right down now. That's what you tell them. Let's see, footage of, yes, that hallway footage, man. That boy wildin'. That boy is tripping right here. Oh, damn, that's kind of fucked up. That wasn't even funny. They talking about that. Shade Room. Let's see. Shade Room got all the tea. Oh, here we go. Maryland teacher addresses backlash from viral video of students and agrees it was unprofessional. It said it was only a one-time thing. Okay, hold on. Oh, nah. Supporters send love to cat.
People will ignore the truth.
He got a podcast.
Right in front of their faces. It was the last 10 minutes of class. The last 10 minutes of class on a Friday. The work is done for the week. The work is done for the day. I've said this, but some people still just don't understand. But other than that, I think I fit all the boxes of being a professional. Now, this video, I agree, it was unprofessional. I'm not negating that. Me getting my hair unbraided at the school, at my place of employment, yes, that was highly unprofessional. I get that. I'm not arguing with that. But I am what you call a unprofessional in some ways, unprofessional, eclectic, unconventional teacher. A lot of the things that I do can be viewed by some people as being unprofessional. Like going to school, I have no problem wearing a short sleeve shirt. I'm tatted up. I got tats on my neck, tats on my arms, tats on my leg, but this doesn't stop me from, okay, if I want to rock some shorts, or if I want to wear my, my arms out, or not wear a turtleneck, people will ignore the truth even if it's right in front of their faces. It was the last 10 minutes of class. I do these things because they don't affect my efficacy as a teacher. If anything, I think it enhances it, because I know, me personally, thinking back on my schooling career, back in high school, I had a teacher named Mr. Dutrow. Mr. Dutrow, if you're out there watching this, shout out to you, because you were one of the coolest teachers in that whole entire school. But anyway, Mr. Dutrow, basketball coach, tatted up. I'm talking about down to his fingers, tattoos on his neck. He got tats everywhere, and he didn't he wore them proudly. But like I said, it was, at the end of the day, it was unprofessional. So to the people who are trying to fight me tooth and nail and fight people in the comments tooth and nail about it being unprofessional, I am agreeing with you. Can we be friends now? Perfect. So we got professionalism out of the way. I do agree it was unprofessional.
As long as you ain't crying, nigga, Jack. Wow. Y'all want to go to his YouTube? Jack. Man, this nigga's name is dumb, bro. I'm telling y'all, stop. Y'all gotta start doing this.
But it was a one-time
I've been pronouncing
thing.
Everything perfect.
Like one and done. One time, first and last time. I've never done that before. I needed help. I was in a bind. I didn't have the time to take out my hair.
I was in a bind, Nate.
Because they don't affect my efficacy as a teacher. If anything, I think it enhances it, because I know, me personally, thinking back on my schooling career, back in high school, I had a teacher named Mr. Duck. I had to go to my hair appointment immediately after school. I didn't have the time.
Nigga, that don't got nothing to do with the school and the students. The last 10 minutes of class, maybe you gave them the last 10 minutes of class to do it just so they could do it. Maybe they still had work to do.
What am I supposed to drive with my... Yeah, I'm not even going to say what I was going to say.
Shut up.
But what am I supposed to just drive with my thoughts? I'm supposed to control the car with my mind? No, I have to drive the vehicle. I can't drive and take my hair out at the same time. It's hard for me. I'm just... This hair stuff, I didn't have hair growing up. I'm just now getting it, so I'm still figuring it out, and it takes me a long time.
And it's your fucking choice, bro, to get plaits. You should have dreads.
It's all part of the process.
You never got to take out the...
So be gentle.
Get dreads.
Nice. So yeah, unprofessional. Check. Got that clear? Perfect. Next one, inappropriate. Again, we're going to start with the definition of these things before inappropriate. Because what I do as a teacher, what you saw in that video,
channel. He probably
it goes against a lot of
Some
standards
bullshit.
and just social and societal norms and expectations. It does do that. But again, I'm an eclectic, unconventional, and in some ways unprofessional teacher. And it works. It works for me. And that's going to be, we're going to unpack that a little bit more, because people are like, whoa, I bet his kids are failing. This is all part of the series of me making a lot of people look ignorant and foolish and embarrassing these people online. People that have just said everything under the sun except for what's actually the truth. So this is for y'all. Now, let me just add this definition in here.
You know, he remind me of somebody who having it out like Cardi B. Get mad at Offset, go to the internet, tell all the business, cuss him out, say all this shit, and then tell everybody stay out of business. Okay.
Bruh. What the fuck? This motherfucker.
Okay. Niggas just wildin', dog. Look, act out there with the other girl. Yeah, that's what you need to do. Get a girl on your side right there. Have her by your side, bro. It's gonna look real good.
That Kendrick clearly had a lot more animosity, and you felt it in every song that he dropped. Because Drake dropped great records, but also let's be fair, Drake was deemed a loser in this battle before it started because people don't like him and haven't, and he's won for a very long time. And he's sat at the top of the throne, and still, honestly, respectfully, I think he still sits at the top of the throne. I think that even if opinionated masses would say that Kendrick won, I don't think that, you know, people are going to stop listening to Drake, and like Drake's career is going to like flush, you know.
In like the art of a diss track, what do you think is more important, like the hard hitting bars?
Kendrick diss Yachty.
Oh my God, this is really gonna affect his life and his like career or whatever.
Oh, right here.
Or the song that maybe has those, but it gets the people going.
There's no rules. There's no rules, and it's not like the NCAA March Madness, you know, where you have it's been the same way. Every rap battle has been scored and handled a little differently, and it's not officiated, you know. This seems like the most officiated
for sure
beef as far as like.
Be honest with you, I can't. Nigga. What, nigga? Who won in your eyes, nigga? Who lost? Shit. Yeah, man. This has been a good one. I can't believe it's the longest I think I've ever streamed for 2 hours. A 2-hour stream? Come on, that's wild. That's big, though. I ain't never did that before. That's a big one. I done shot podcasts long as hell, but it's like my longest stream, and I've been going in. I've been hitting that. Fridays at I'm trying to make this permanent now. Fridays at like, I gotta figure out a time, but if y'all follow me, my you see if you type in Feenyx, so it's right there on top. You'll see it right here. You can follow me. It says at the Feenyx, TheFeenyx. I got also created players. You see, the shirt. Yeah, we got the sign in the back. The created players right over there. Yeah, man, I got a lot of good episodes out right now. A lot of good stuff. Might drop something tonight. Hey, I need an episode every Friday. Why not? Keep going. Put something else out there. I've been trying to hold off, but I think I'm going to start releasing the full version on Creative Player of it on my YouTube, and then post my clips to this one on YouTube that you might be seeing. Post the clips to the Feenyx, because the Feenyx one is the only one that's, I think, going to be able to get monetized, because the other Creative Player, when they saying I got a bad good AdSense account from so long ago, they won't even advertise. I didn't know that, and there's no way to I haven't figured out how to fix that yet, so I don't know if that'll ever get worked out, but hopefully it does. But I think we had talked about some good stuff, and I'll probably be back here later. For real, it's early. It's 5:30. I probably could just go, do something, come right back and all that, but I don't want to have y'all waiting. I think I'm going to come back. But this has been great. This has been amazing. Yeah, this has been great. Y'all want to, I fuck with Apex Legends. I play some Apex Legends or something with y'all. If y'all want to do that, yeah, that's what we're going to do. But this was good. And I'm looking at this. I don't know if this is right, but can I check why I got y'all on here? This is Twitter. I got 45 people on my Twitter. And that would be the most people on stream at once that I've gotten in a long time. So I kind of just don't believe it. Candace Owen, he's not in jail because he's a Fed/CIA asset. Kanye tried to tell everyone. I predicted Diddy will be indicted federally before the end of this year, or at least early next year. This leak was intentional prior to charges coming to ruin his thing in the media. So he would definitely get, once they see that kicked her in her ass crack, nah, it's over with. You cooked. Oh yeah, I got some shit I could react to. Ooh, hold on, what was I doing? I know Diddy look crazy. That nigga look like that little fucking in Madagascar, that little black thing. Y'all hear me yourself? Y'all hear yourself? Yeah, say live, 45 people. But no comments, no likes. Yo, if y'all are real, 45 people, if y'all real people, bro, hit that like. I just want to see a like come through. Hit the like button. You ain't even got to retweet, but just like it maybe. Just one person out there. I just want to see one person. Like, ain't no way I have 45 people and not one like. Am I reading that right? Hold on, I'm still here with y'all. One like. One like. Oh, it said I got 48. Man, how? How I got 48 people but not one like? Make it make sense. I ain't got nobody. These can't be real. I'm in here talking to myself. No comments. Shit I've been saying. And now it's at 49. This can't be real. This can't be real. It's just unbelievable. That's what it is. Not one person like my shit. All right. Let me refresh it to make sure I ain't that lame. Like, damn, okay. You know what? I'll be the first to like it. How about that? Oh, I got a like. Nice. I was the one who liked it. Amazing. Wow. What up, Ron? Trey ain't sleep. Oh, you drawing in the box? I'll come check you out. Give me like 5 minutes. Yeah, I'll come up here. All right, got you. Yeah. See, y'all ain't gonna like 56. Oh, y'all ain't lying to your boy. This ain't real. This ain't real. This ain't real, man. Y'all playing with your boy right now. That's cool. Y'all sending bots to my account, and now I know it's all cap. 58 people in here. And just for the fact of it, I'm gonna screenshot it. Yeah, yes, sir. So I can have something. I'm gonna put it in my wallpaper, have something to celebrate. Yeah, I'm gonna have something to celebrate. Still got one like in there. That's crazy. Y'all really don't fuck with me like that. That's crazy. Y'all really don't like your boy. That's wild. That is insane. That's diabolical business right there. All these bot accounts. Let's see what else we got though. Oh yeah, they said source say Glow Realist team is working to verify college students' account. Yeah, they should, cause she was gonna pay for it, get her some money to go be criminal justice. That's what Glow Realist said. Look at this. You think she gonna do it? Oh, okay. Weird. Still one like. Y'all hell, boy. 64. 64. 64. It's cool. 64 people that won't show themselves. They will not expose themselves to me. Be impeccable with your word, homie. Be impeccable. Where we at? Watch this. I'm about to blow this shit up. Like going up on Twitter right now. Join me. Summer Hill break-ins caught on camera. Ooh. Yeah, let me go to the scoop right quick. ATL scoop Diddy. Scoopity doop. Yeah, let's look at these stealing ass niggas.
Recording started.
Got him. Uh-oh. Got you. Damn, look how he did that back seat, man. Niggas is nasty, bro. And he's still in there after recording started. Get out, bro. Book it.
Bruh. This motherfucker.
Nigga, you are cooked, bro.
What the fuck?
That nigga's cooked.
Recording started.
She said, I just seen him. Niggas is capping. Okay, the city has launched an investigation into 1145. Yes, when the people got killed. Yeah, so like 6 people got. I don't know. I can't wait for this though. Let's see.
Donald Trump lost 2 debates to me in 2020. And since then, he hadn't shown up for debate. Now he's acting like he wants to debate
I was
me
just in here
again.
talking to y'all
Well,
like
make
this.
my day, pal. I'll even do it twice. So let's pick the dates, Donald. I hear you're free on Wednesdays. Donald Trump lost 2 debates to me.
It probably, you know how long they
Donald
probably
Trump
took.
lost 2 debates to me in
It probably
2020.
took them
Since then, he hadn't shown
at
up
least
for debate.
2 days
now
to
he's
get
acting
this.
like he wants to
Look at
debate
the
me
cuts.
again.
Cut.
Well, make my day, pal.
Cut.
I'll even do it twice.
Cut.
So let's pick the dates, Donald. I hear you're free on Wednesdays. Donald Trump lost 2
Hold
debates
up.
to me in 2020. And since then, he hadn't shown up for debate. Now he's acting like he wants to debate me again. Well, make my day,
This
pal.
is fake. This is fake. Hold on. This is AI. 100% not the real him. I could be wrong, but I'm going to still go 100% for a fact, not him. Yeah, this looks like AI. All right, I'm not the only one.
I'll even do it twice. So let's pick the dates, Donald. I hear you're free on Wednesdays.
Oh,
Donald Trump lost
the
2 debates
ears.
to me in 2020. And since then, he hadn't shown up for debate. Now he's acting like he wants to debate me again. Well, make my day, pal. I'll even do it twice. So let's pick the dates, Donald. I hear you're free on Wednesdays. Donald Trump lost 2.
And they're making it seem real by doing the different cuts because they know that's what people are going to attack first is, well, look how much cuts he did. There's no reason to use AI. It's real because he got different angles, different, but who does different when you're doing, who would do that different, like amateur photographer? All right, we're gonna do it again. All right, you messed up. All right, let me move in closer. Do it again now. Pick up where you left. No, it would all be from the same thing, so the cuts would go smoother, but they're trying to forcefully think that these is cuts. I'm on to your game. I like how y'all get down, but I'm not
2
stupid.
debates to me in 2020. And since then, he hadn't shown up for debate. Now he's acting like he wants to debate me again. Well, make my day, pal. I'll even do it
Wow, that looks so fair. Will make my
twice.
day, pal.
So let's pick the dates, Donald.
Oh, somebody please come just expose this shit. They coming to Atlanta. I'm gonna try to sneak in that motherfucker. I'm telling you. I'm gonna try to sneak in it. So yeah, 2 killed, 4 injured at this shooting at 1145 Lounge. And that's what they was talking about earlier, that they are gonna be launching an investigation on this catastrophe that happened. The shooting stemmed from an argument and physical altercation inside the club that escalated. Police are reviewing surveillance footage in hopes of identifying the shooter. Check back for updates. That boy got 2 bodies. The deceased victims was 2 ladies, Nycrease Ridley and Miriam Creighton. Yes, and what's the city talking about? Launched an investigation. Apparently, this could possibly lead to the permanent closure of the lounge. An attorney representing victim Mary Creighton's family is filing a lawsuit against the lounge as well. The attorney says Creighton's death was preventable and the club engaged in negligence by failing to exercise its basic duty to provide a safe environment for its customers when it allows someone to enter the club with a gun. Hell yeah. Y'all cooked. Charge any security guards. Yeah, when I went in there, motherfucker, they ain't pat me down like that. She was underage at a 21 plus club. Ooh, and a firearm was on. Ooh, inside the premises. Ooh, yeah. Damn, I forgot that was underage. 1145 condominiums on the way. That's a nice joke. Like it. Shut them down. The fact that someone was able to enter with a gun and there's already been previous violence at the club is all you need to know. All they care about is money, not the safety of their employees and patrons. I've been there and I sat on it outside. I'm like, yeah. So one of my other videos got like 300,000 views right now. That's where I was outside interviewing people at. And I said, this is a great spot because it's so much people. You could just stop them and ask them questions. I probably need to go before they do that. They're about to turn 1145 in the condos. All right, you seen somebody else say that. Knock it off. All right. This was crazy. Thieves cut a hole in Onyx and took out $250K. And niggas still don't know where they are. But it's $250K. Shit, that's all it is. Just $250K. Everybody got that laying around, right? Yeah. I'm glad it's a painted pickle. Okay. Them boys know where to spend their money at. I need to go do advertising for businesses. Like, get up out of this, what I'm doing. I'd have more fun than that. But yeah, that's good. Where we at now? How much time we been here? 2:12. That's a long time. Man, I'm telling y'all, Twitter. telling y'all right now, no, don't send, hold on. Don't send no more bots this way. Don't send no more damn bots my way. Wow. How I got 64 views with 45 reach and 1 like. Y'all faking. Let me find out Elon Musk got some bots in here, some fake engagement going on in my stuff right now. I'm going to be real upset with him. Real upset. Man, hold on. Where my highlights at? I need a 253. What is corny? Oh, damn, that went nuts. Hold on, but that wasn't enough likes. That one got 1.1 likes. I might go ahead and throw that up there. At Burna Boy Remix, fire 257, 82K. What did my other one say? 253. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pin that one. Let me see. Pin to your profile. Yes, replace that other shit. Post. Boom. So now people can see what is corny. 250K. Let's go. Maybe they want to tap into the podcast. #1 podcast for self-growth. And then I go over here and I got 2 followers. I need to take that out of my damn. Yeah, I need to fix all this. 64, y'all bullshit, man. Y'all lying to me. Oh, 66 now. Knock it off. Bot. These got to be bots. They all got to be bots. Ain't no way. And Twitch is looking like I got 1 person over there. So I appreciate you being over there, hanging in there, being a good sport. But Twitter say I got 66 people over here and they ain't showing me Nathan. They not nothing. And it's cool. I ain't tripping. But that is wicked. Wicked tunes, you know what I'm saying? All right, I need to drop another reel. I got a couple more I can drop anyway. Oh, I'm not even live on Facebook. Damn. Okay, hold on. Let me go to Twitch one time. Hit that Twitch. Am I live on Twitch? About to say I'm gonna break my screen if I'm not. Why is it on Apex Legends? They are tripping, man. Updated all that. Live right now. Let's see who comes in at highlight. Get in here. Get over here on my Twitch. Y'all got me pissed. Okay, hold on. Because I'm not playing Apex. I'm actually IRL, maybe 11 point something K viewers. Yeah, let me try that then. Add some tags. Oh no, I can put that back up. Podcast. Diddy. Yeah. Rapper, get that shit out of here. I'm tired. Music, nope. Don't call me that. Media. Whatever. Don't call me that. IRL. Let's see if they're bringing anybody. Okay, but my Facebook. Let me go back to my restream. Streaming view on Facebook. Please, let me see. Ronald Beatty. They saying I'm live on Facebook too. Oh, and they say I've been live. Wow. Friends only. Public. Diddy did it. Harrison Butker speech and more reaction live. Okay, they say I've been live. All right. 1 second. Restream. Still saying 67. Now, man, they better not stop playing with me. Get my likes up, bro. Get my likes up. Shit. And when I say up, I mean 1. Give me 1. Who can give me my first like? Oh, he upstairs on the phone. I'm thinking he talking to me. Let's get this thing up to 100 on X, man. 100 streamers. If I get 100 people, I'm staying on here for an hour. I got a lot more to talk about. I got a lot more to talk about, but y'all gotta get me up there. Y'all gotta get your boy up there. It's that simple. Y'all got to take me up there through the roof with it one time. I could really ruffle some feathers tonight. For real. No comments yet. Niggas is playing with me today. The diddler done stole the show tonight. Okay. The diddler done stole the show tonight. Whack 100 reacts to Days. Let's see what he talking about.
Told all the homies I was gonna stay out of everybody's business. You know what I'm saying? I lied. Diddy? I just seen that video. You was a bitch ass nigga. And I hope. Take that. I hope if whatever happens to you happens to you. Huh? I hope Big Freddie and Debo Eddie strap your ass down in a penitentiary Betty. And I hope don't nobody come help your motherfucking ass, nigga. That shit, listen, you's a bitch ass nigga, Diddy. You know, I told him I was gonna stay mind my business, but I lied. Not only did I lie, I'm finna get in everybody's business. For the next 48 hours, it's a blitz. I'm going to my war chest. I'm pulling every motherfucking thing out. And I got some shit. Y'all stay tuned. But Diddy, you did this shit. You's a bitch ass nigga, Diddy. You's a bitch ass nigga, Diddy. It's going down. It's going down. Tune in to the 100 show. We launching next week. All independent artists, tap in with Love and R&B. Hit them motherfucking Christopher Lovejoy. Hit his back channels. I'm going to put up a post for y'all probably next day or so. We launching some shit for the indie artists. But Diddy, you's a bitch ass nigga.
I just want to say.
It's a whole lot of ass.
No, last question. I asked you to do this earlier, but I just want you to do it even more, go detailed. What do you predict will happen next in the future? You know, it's like you see it before it happens.
Kathy White's true killer is going to be unveiled. And it's not a man. And that woman died screaming.
Anything else?
Yeah. Show him the tape, Diddy. You got it.
Oh, man.
That might buy you a little time.
Maybe that's what people was okay.
You should probably stop looking for plastic surgeons.
Man.
Looking for a new life, new face. We're going to hang you high, bitch. Jay-Z too. Beyonce too. And we're going to round up all the See, I love a good gay man. I just can't stand him. And that's what it is.
What the fuck?
With that being
You
said,
want to know what's going to happen next?
Yeah.
I'm about to up America.
Oh.
That's what's about to happen next.
Here we go.
No more filter.
You just got to do it. You
From
can't
this
come
point
on the
forward,
podcast
any
saying
word that
it.
I say, I ain't holding back. And I ain't saying alleged either. Y'all said I was lying the first time. Now it turns out I'm telling the truth. You still don't want to admit that I was right, but you don't want to admit that you was wrong. So really, then the diplomacy doesn't matter. Fuck you. I'm going to just keep ruining your lives with the truth.
And here we go.
I don't know what kind of.
Yeah, who is Kathy White? Hove mistress. Knock it off.
Bruh.
Smack yourself. Liars. Hold up. The Becky with the good hair chick ended up dying. Wow. She was trying to go public saying she was pregnant with Jay-Z kid, and right before she did, yeah, saying all that while eating a fruit salad. I agree. That is diabolical. I almost want to believe her just based off that. She hasn't been debunked yet. The elites are done with Diddy. Seemed like he pissed them off. Jaguar been preaching for a while now. Kathy White is supposed to be Jay baby mama. Whoa. Jay-Z is probably on this one. And Jay-Z has been quiet. How you be quiet during this beef? How are you so quiet, Jay-Z? Why are you canceling? I think... Hold on. I'm so good. Jay-Z cancels party. Let me see. April 3rd. We in 2024, right? Jay-Z's annual Made in America festival held in Philadelphia over Labor Day weekend has been canceled for the second year in a row. The festival announced the cancellation on social media, but he also did the dinner, the party, his little private party. He usually does like a white party or something. Oh, Rock Nation brunch. Let's see when that. February 2nd. Woo-hoo-hoo. This is getting close. This is getting all daylight, bruh. Reportedly canceled. Why would you cancel this? According to, look who right there with him. Woo! He can't, you canceling it?
You what?
You're canceling it?
Bruh.
Why? I want to know. Inquiring minds want to know. Everybody's quiet. Wow. Yeah. When you killing niggas like this together and y'all rich, you really be believing you in some type of mob or something like that. Damn. I mean, I would hope not, but damn. Shorty act like they talking about Jack.
The whole this place got on me, but
people will.
I'm gonna need a discount.
It's my dog.
Hi, how are you? You look so beautiful. Oh my God, I love your smile. I think you're the bomb.com. You're just that bitch, you know what I'm saying? You that good bitch. You're a bad bitch. And I feel like bad bitches can relate, you know what I'm saying? So I was just wondering, can I just get your number? Ladies, huddle up real quick, because both of y'all is that bitch right now. Oh my God. Y'all just so, y'all just that bitch, okay? Listen, we need to be friends. Let me get y'all numbers.
yes, of course.
Yeah. Oh my God. Give me a number. Just type it in. And then when y'all put y'all numbers and shit like that, we gonna all hang out and shit. And then I'm gonna fuck with you. For real.
Oh. Yeah. I don't know about that.
Why, you got a boyfriend?
Yeah, I do.
You don't have to know about me.
Well, when you do the voice switch, you do.
Well, when I come around, it's gonna be like this. But when he's gone, it's gonna be like this.
Oh, no, thank you.
Girl, what's your name?
My name is Juicy.
Juicy?
Yes.
Oh my, damn, I see why they call you Juicy. That shit is very juicy. I don't want to be rude. Can I just touch it a little bit?
Yeah.
Oh my God, it is so juicy. Can I touch it one more time?
Yeah.
God damn.
What happened? Wait.
What happened?
It's really weird. Why are you talking like that now?
Like what?
No, that's weird. Delete my number. Because your voice changed and shit. Like, what?
Hi.
Wow. Something went wrong. Like what?
Okay, this is
Yo, it's Dayron here. You curry your bitch.
Wow. Okay. Where we at now? 2 hours and 30 minutes. I did it. I could go longer on y'all. But let me check, because I know I got probably 50 likes in here by now. Damn, man. Still the one I fucking like. Man, fuck y'all. Y'all ain't shit. Y'all ain't never gonna be shit. Your mama ain't shit. Your daddy ain't shit. None of that. Y'all ain't gonna like my stuff. That's all right. Cool. I got a lot going on. I need to get my life together. Been sitting here for 2.5 hours. I don't know how streamers do it this long, but I can get down with it. I can work on it. Now, every day, I would have to see, what am I going to talk about? I'd have to be reading a lot of books and be dealing with a lot of things outside of just this because, oh my, what would I talk about? What could I bring y'all for content, for streaming? Besides the creative players and stuff I'm already doing alongside that, I have episodes to drop, which I plan on dropping them. I need to be uploading things. I need to get off of here and live my motherfucking life, okay? I'm out of here, dog. Motherfucker.
Bruh. This motherfucker.
Yeah, you what? You what? I'm out of here, dog. So y'all enjoy. I'll be back later. Ride with me, fuck with me. Y'all ain't like my shit, so I'm leaving. It's that simple. I feel like I was gonna get to 100, but it's cool. I ain't tripping, man. I've been on here for a minute. Got some good shit. Y'all run this thing back. Y'all gonna find some hard shit. 71. Let me make sure. They said we at 71. We at 71. Who gonna take me up there though? Who gonna get your boy up? Let me retweet it, requote it, and see who gonna come in now. When it's all 73, just like that. 73, watch it. 75, let's get it. Let's get it. If y'all here with me, man, I appreciate y'all. We're gonna get to this 100 before we get the hell out of here. I'm telling you, we're gonna get to this 100. But yeah, they said we facing a literacy crisis. Sheesh. Let's see what Cassie's husband says. Cassie's husband, Alex Fine, shares a letter he previously wrote about a man being violent and physically abusive to women. He shares the letter after footage of Diddy assaulting Cassie in 2016 has surfaced online. Tell me this fool did it today. That's diabolical. Character money. Men who with women aren't men. Men who enable it and protect those people aren't men. As men against women violence shouldn't be inevitable. Check your brothers, your friends, and your family. Our daughters, sisters, mothers, and wives should feel protected and loved. Hold the women in your life with the utmost regard. Most men who hurt women hate women. Okay, blah, blah. To the abusers, you're done. You're not safe anymore. You're not protected anymore. The man by your side are just as weak. You're so miserable with yourself that death would be considered kindness. Oh, he's spitting. Wrote this a while back, but the words ring true, just not today. If you need assistance in domestic violence, yeah. They found that old up on him. What they doing over here?
Chop it some more. You don't want that going down your throat in chunks. Yeah.
It got to be like mashed potatoes?
Yes, it gotta be because this ain't that Subway shit.
What about O.J. Simpson passing away?
I started not fucking with O.J. at the end of his life.
Oh, okay. Where we at now? Hold on, let me check. Let me check since I refresh. I'm at 76. I think we might get to 100, man. It's been a good, smooth little day. To y'all that just came in, hit me with a like, man. You see I got 1 like in there. Give me the 2. And we're going to keep going. Give me the 2. You just got to hit like. Somebody just got to hit like. Just give me to 2. You feel me? But yeah, this was crazy. Let me just revisit this one more time. Oh, hold on.
He has chicken legs. Where? He's covered in tattoos. Where? He has an accent.
Where?
He has.
Mr. Chair, point of order.
Who's?
It's me.
Ms. Crockett.
I'm just curious, just to better understand your ruling. If someone on this committee then starts talking about somebody's bleach blonde, bad built butch body, that would not be engaging in personalities, correct?
A what now?
Bad built butch body.
Chairman, I make a motion to strike those words.
I don't think that's a
I'm
parliament.
trying to find clarification on what qualifies.
Chairman, motion to strike
those words.
those
I had no idea
words.
what you just said.
We're not gonna do this. Look, you guys earlier literally just.
You just
voted to do it.
Y'all did it first, so you don't want to talk about
voted to do it.
Order.
I'm trying to get clarification.
Look at, calm down.
No, because this is what y'all do. So I'm trying to get
Ms.
clarification.
Crockett, you're not recognized. Ms.
I can't hear
Crockett.
you with your
And
yelling.
You don't want
calm
me to
down.
Be,
Can you please calm down?
Don't tell me to calm down.
Calm down.
Because y'all talk
calm
noise
down.
and then you
You're
can't
out of
take
control.
Because if I
Look,
come,
Chairman,
if I
can
come
we
and
send
talk
a
about her,
for 5
y'all
minutes?
gonna have a problem.
Mr.
Chairman.
All right, Chair.
Yeah, this was wild, man. Y'all got to go watch this for yourselves. I've already covered that today. I'm not going to put all these other people through that. But you know, somebody I want to talk about, man, is why is Soulja Boy acting in such a manner, like on Mother's Day, talking about some other people's mom, dig her up and all type of, that shit was wild. Then the next, a couple days later, I guess he apologized. Man, I don't know what y'all feel about that. Because that's kind of crazy, man. Look at Meek Mill, man. What's going on with Meek? Can my fro go viral? Save Meek. Y'all pray for Meek Mill, man. That dude is ever since this dude Diddy shit, he been looking zesty. Yeah, it's a whole different Meek. And maybe this is just the real him maybe this is just the real Meek who we needed to see, and he needed to be freed or something, because like, yo, this was the real him this whole time. He playing gangster. It's hard to believe the nigga that gets on a mic and starts rapping in a certain type of manner, in a certain type of way, is this guy too, and does the little shirt and does the get drunk in front of the toilets and take pictures, selfies, and do all, like, yo, that's crazy. Now I'm starting to feel bad for him. I feel like he is trying to hide his pain. That nigga, like, I see like this nigga won't pop himself or some shit, bro. Like, I would hope he wouldn't, but man, something tell me that something ain't right about that. Something ain't right about that, dog. No. Come on, let's keep going. Where we at? 78. No likes. Nice. Just that one like. Yeah, they ain't even put it up. Wow. But y'all know, make sure y'all follow, man. Y'all gotta follow. I'm on Twitch. I'm on YouTube. Facebook right now. YouTube, Twitch. Yeah, X. X been holding it down. 78 people in here. Y'all been with me here for a minute too. We've been going, 2 hours and some change. Let me see. Yeah, we've been going on all day long. I'm about to, now the next thing I need to do, I need to hire somebody to come and chop all this up and cut up these in segments, but I'm going to figure out how to do it. Ain't no thing but a chicken wing, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, I'll be back later. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Make sure y'all follow, save it, like it, so y'all can get the notification. And I'll see y'all in a couple hours, man. But yeah, we out chill, man. We got to get up out of here.
Yeah, I got my stripes, just like a zebra. I am that dope, just like a needle. Do my own stunts, Evil Knievel. I am a junior, this is the sequel.